nation is sick. The nation is sick.
I'm sick of you.
I am sick of you. I am sick of you. I am sick of you.
I've been sick before, but just never killed.
What up, guys? Welcome to the Bennett Scout Show. We're here live at Boardwalk Tattoos. I am Scout.
And this is Ben.
And we are Bennett Scouts. We're over here at Boardwalk Tattoos doing the grand reopening party. That's right, it's going down right now, so come on down. They got tattoos going on, doing it live in the shop. We also got some other performances going on later tonight. We still got that ticket raffle going on as well.
We got a few more tickets left over, guys. You want to get them right now because they're going quick.
They are going really, really fast. Tickets stop selling at about 9 or 10 o'clock, and once they're done selling them, that's when we're going to reveal who the winners are. So you got a chance to win two $200, $300 tattoos and one $75 piercing by the one and only beautiful High Five. If you don't know who High Five is, come down to Boardwalk Tattoos and ask why they call him High Five, and he will show you. And yes, Ben, it is exactly how you think it is.
Yeah, so I came over. Hey, look, we actually got a special.
Oh, wow. We got people
we got
here.
a lot of people showing up right now.
A lot of
here
people.
at the show.
It's a party up in here, man. So,
again, 7812.
7218 Blanco Road. Come check us out. Grand reopening party. The after party's going down next door at McFinnigan's Tavern. That place is awesome. They have food. They have an actual grill, drink specials going on, and a whole bunch of other things going on as well. Also, they have karaoke tonight to all you karaoke-holics. I'm definitely one of those.
Karaoke.
And Ben and Scout will actually be going live during that party as well.
Another cool thing that we have a live performer that's going to be here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we got
Miss
Sword
Wolfbane's going to be
Swallowers.
here.
Miss Wolfbane herself.
Herself in the flesh, man. I'm excited about that part. I'm thinking about even doing me a little live bit of that too.
Dude, oh yeah, we
if she's
totally
cool with that, let's do it.
She's cool with it. We're doing it. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna happen.
No
We're
matter
gonna be emceeing too.
Oh, that's right.
We're gonna be emceeing the after party.
The Ben and Scout Show is gonna be on the MC doing it up in the hissy.
I'm excited about
So
this.
make sure you guys come check out 7218 Blanco Road Boardwalk Tattoos. This place is awesome. It's getting packed already. People are excited about it. We got food. We got Rockstar that came by and gave us some free drinks. So come out and get some drinks.
Shout out to
over
Rockstar,
here.
man. We got
big shout out
cases
to
and cases of Rockstar, man. So
Rockstar
just come out here,
drinks.
get yourself a drink, get a little bit hype
Yeah,
with all of us here at the shop.
Yeah, we got sugar-free Rockstar as well for anybody who doesn't like sugar or can't drink sugar. We got sugar-free Rockstars. And plus, we also got the regular ones. Also, get yourself one of these fucking sick-ass koozies, man. These things are awesome. Keeps my hands nice and warm on this cold-ass day. So we got, like I said, we got a lot of people here in the shop. We're probably going to bring a few people over here. Two of the people that we want to bring on the show is we're going to bring the owners, Sue and Abel, up here to get a little questionnaire going on and ask them where they're from and all that stuff. Ask their sign and see what their Tinder account's like. You know, all that fun stuff.
We should. We get
But
them on
hey,
Tinder
in
too.
case you're looking for a tattoo, come on down here anyways. Check out their portfolios. There's a lot of awesome tattoo artists that have really good work. We got Mars here. We got Bobby here.
We got Sue, we got Abel, we got
Sue
Chewy.
Abel. We got Chewy as well. I always forget his name.
Man,
He's an
everyone's
awesome guy.
getting a tattoo right now. It seems like so they're booked up at the moment. But
The person
like,
next to us is getting a really cool tattoo. I'm actually really jealous. I want one. So
it's a Dragon Ball
if
Z
I
one,
win
right?
if I win that raffle, I might get that one. That's pretty sick. So
Shout outs.
big shout out time. Big shout out to Boardwalk
Shout out time.
Tattoos.
All right, so first off, I want to give a shout out to everyone who's joined the show so far: Elizabeth,
everybody?
Paul, Jennifer, Bradley,
Everybody here watching
Bobby,
the show live.
Chai, Hosanna. Is she still in Mexico? Are you still in Mexico, Hosanna?
Yeah, she's still in Mexico.
Holy shit! Shout out from Mexico.
I know she got married and then she got
Joanna.
divorced. I don't know how that worked out.
What's that? We got some hecklers here in the audience
Yeah,
right now.
We
got some hecklers right now.
Where's security at?
Shout out to Brian, Ashley, John,
Dirty
and Dan.
Dog. And Dan, Big Dan Bino. Also, big shout out to Cloudcraft. They hooked me up earlier, got me one of the Hive. I finally got one. I can't show it in the shop because we can't vape in here.
How about these?
But it's awesome.
How about these shirts though?
Oh, yeah. What do you guys think of these shirts, man? Got me them baseball tees. Boardwalk hooked us up. Got us some T-shirts. I love this shirt. It's one of them quarter sleeves. It feels great. Yeah. See, even Ben got one. The whole crew has one. Whenever Tony gets here, I'm gonna give him his. So next up, I guess we'll go ahead and do what we normally do. Ben, you ready?
It's about time.
Is it that time already?
It's that time.
All right, well, let's go ahead and bring them on. Next up, we got the boss.
ABCD!
What's up, y'all?
What up, boss?
Yeah. Good to be here, man. I'm gonna get tattooed right at home.
Yeah.
We got a shot at $300 tattoo today, right?
Yeah. Hey, got a huge echo going on with that wireless on.
Yeah, you're good with that
Too
one.
close to your leveler.
So what up, boss? Where you been all morning?
Oh man, I just had some stuff I had to go do with a little religious group I belong to.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah,
There was
man.
no like sacrificing a chicken, was there?
No, not tonight, man.
Oh,
not
thank
today.
Woo!
That's a different
Had me
group.
nervous. Had me nervous.
That's a different group, man.
It's a different group. You met that group on Tinder.
Yeah. That's a fun Tinder date, by the way.
Oh, I bet. So, boss, why don't you give everybody a big shout out and tell them how excited you are to be here?
Dude, I'm stoked. I'm wearing my Cloudcraft shirt, but for once, I'm actually going to give up the Cloudcraft shirt, I think, for a Boardwalk tattoo shirt.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go shirtless and write Boardwalk across your stomach.
My Boardwalk across my...
Maroon
No, I
Maroon
already
5 challenge number 2.
I already did the Maroon 5 challenge.
Did you see when I posted the page a little earlier?
People
I
loved
saw
it.
that. I saw the pictures of people all across the United States with different stuff written across their stomachs.
All we need to do is we need to add you right there with the San Antonio one.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah. So we got your shirt actually in the car right now.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
get
in
it
my
here in a little
truck
bit,
right
that way
now.
we
We'll
can
grab
get
it
that
in a
bad boy
bit.
on.
You know what I'm really stoked about, though? The shot at winning tattoos, man.
Oh,
That's
dude,
pretty
I
cool.
can't wait.
Like, a lot of people probably, if you didn't have $300 to get that really badass tattoo you want, you could spend $10 right now and actually get a shot at getting that badass art you've always wanted to get.
Yeah, and the artists that are doing it is Sue and Abel, both owners of Boardwalk Tattoos. And these
Yeah,
guys are amazing.
We had Sue right now actually finishing up on the arm sleeve right now. It looks amazing right now.
Yeah, she's been tattooing the whole time we've been here, and it's oh man, I'm impressed big time. Definitely impressed.
Hopefully we'll get people to pop in and show some of their art.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to bring on Sports Junkie here in a minute, and he's going to tell us a little bit of what's been going on this week, and especially about that fight that happened last night. I know we all want to hear about that. But we wanted to make sure we all remind each other that we're here live at Boardwalk Tattoos, located at 7218 Blanco Road, right at the intersection of Blanco and Lock Hill, Selma, right inside the shopping center next to McFinnigan's, right at the other end. So come check us out down here, and if you want to get on the show, come on down and see us, and we will do what we can to get you on the show live with us.
So you mean like people can still show up right now and get a ticket?
Yes, they can. Tickets are still available right now, $10 only.
And get on a live show?
And possibly
And
get on a live show.
Yeah. So usually what we do is we have the live calls, and actually we do have our phone right now live right
Yeah.
now. If you do want to call in, you can't make it to the shop.
But if you come down here,
good point.
we'll
Good
get you
point.
on the show live in person.
We'll get you on the show live in person.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome. Absolutely awesome.
So
So,
come out here, grab yourself a tattoo, grab yourself a rock star, and enjoy the company with all of us. We got
like a rock star.
Yeah, get tattooed like a rock star. Hey, if you guys show up, I might be able to borrow one of these guys' guns and just kind of give you a tattoo myself.
whoa, you know what? On that
I don't know about
note,
that.
I don't know about. I think I'm going to seriously decline on that one.
I don't think you want Ben's amateur tattoo hours, probably.
It looks like we got our first caller today.
Oh gosh.
All right, who we got?
You're live on the Ben and Scout Show. Who do we have the
What
pleasure
up?
of speaking with?
Yeah, this is Dominic, yo. I'm ready to win my tattoo.
Oh
Dirty
man,
Dom.
Dirty Dom.
What's up, man?
Make sure you guys like and share this page.
What's going on?
Dude,
We're
you
here
always
live.
need more art, man.
Yeah.
You already know what you're gonna get tattooed
What
on
time are y'all
yourself?
doing the drawing at?
We're doing the drawing around 10 o'clock.
10 p.m.?
Yeah. Doing it at the after
All
party.
right. Word. Cool bean.
You gonna be out here? You gonna show up?
Make sure I may be able to. Make sure you draw my name if I don't, though.
We'll see what happens.
I don't think it works like
Anybody could win right now, and I mean anybody.
Cool. All right, y'all have a good day.
Later, bro.
Later, bro. Catch you here in a bit.
Later.
Bye.
Love you, Dom.
Oh man.
Dude, when I met him, he didn't have a single tattoo, and he's slowly getting covered.
Hey,
Okay,
finally
so
turned from
what
a
had
man
happened
child to a
actually
man.
is we showed up at the shop at Eternal Courage Tattoo, and they had one of those gumball machines where you kind of get what you get.
Yeah, I know.
And he was trying to convince me to get a tattoo. Yeah, you got one yourself right there. He's got the you got the sun. You drew the sun, right? And then you got you got your own moon on the side.
And then he was like, well, if you get the sun, you got to get the moon.
Yeah, so then he ended up getting the moon as well. He did like a two for deal. But we had the gumball machine, and he was trying to convince me to go out there and spin it and see what I got. And I was like, nah, because at the time I had a tattoo in about 6 years or so. So it'd been a while. But I said, hey, I'll tell you what, I'll front you the tattoo if you want to, and you can spin what you spin and get what you get. He's like, fuck it, I'll go for it. And he spun it, and then he got that one tattoo right here. It's like a heart. It's like a heart with like an eyeball. It's like kind of it's a badass little tattoo. And then once he got that, the Phenomenon of Craven hit, and he had to get his whole arm done. His whole arm.
The start of the entire sleeve that he got. Dude, but you ended up getting a tattoo.
I did.
And you want to show our viewers what you got?
So kind of same thing happened. They actually they ended up convincing me to get what you get, and I got a tattoo, which same thing, Phenomenon of Craven hit, and my whole leg got done. So let me kind of show you what I got myself. So
Here, you need me to get out of the way?
It is.
That one right there, right?
Woo! Man. That is beautiful.
The rest of it just kind of got done, but this is before I was introduced to Boardwalk Tattoos, and now a couple things happened, and now it's just on. So I'm excited to get some work done here very soon here in the future. So you guys stop by. You can get some of this work today and get a chance to win at this $10 raffle we got going on for you guys.
You can come right now and get the Ben and Scout Show tattooed on your body to make you famous forever.
Forever and ever, ever.
Forever, ever? Forever, ever?
Immortalized in history.
Immortalized in history.
And if you want to get your taint pierced, we can do that live on the show here as well.
Only Sheldon. That's only Chris
Sheldon,
Sheldon.
though.
Only Sports
I
Junkies.
don't recommend the taint piercing. I don't know about that idea.
All I know is I talked to Abel about that earlier, and he said, you know what? I'll let you do it only if you give me $500 down for the health waiver. That way it'll cover the insurance charge for the hospital.
You down, Junkie? Yeah. All right,
yeah,
cool.
He's totally 100% down.
Welcome to the show, Heather. Welcome, Annette. Welcome, Chris Price.
What up, Price?
What's up, Price? All right.
Well, Sports Junkie, we were talking about you getting your taint pierced.
He said, hell yeah.
That's going to be a pretty cool dermal.
I thought it was going to be a tattoo.
Oh, you're getting a tattoo?
It's going to be both.
Tattoo.
It's going to be a
Revenge of
tattoo
the
of a
Taint.
piercing.
We appreciate the likes, guys. By the way, if you can, while you're listening to this, you got nothing else to do, you have your hand free, give us some like, give us some love as well. It helps out the show to kind of build up our rankings and get more people, reach more people. So we really do appreciate that. Yeah, love and hearts. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. So.
It's awesome that there's so many people here.
Yeah,
I don't know if people can't see on the other side of the camera. There's so many people here. There's all kinds of cool stuff going down.
There's a lot of cool stuff. There's food. There's drinks. There's even stickers here that Rockstar provided for us to give away. So come check it out. Get yourself some free stickers because I love free stickers. I had to get one for my truck. Fuck yeah. I love those Rockstar stickers. Now I feel like I can be one of those guys to get one. Man, we're getting hearts and likes and all kinds of emojis right now. I'm loving this.
I think we should put a sticker on his laptop.
Dude, yes. Wait, I don't have much space for it. Maybe a small one, but
We'll be able to do that.
see.
We'll work something out.
So make sure you guys come check out Boardwalk Tattoos. We got the grand reopening going on right now. We got food, we got drinks, we got portfolios for you to look at, so you can look at your next future tattoo by one of the artists.
I
here.
cut my hair this morning for you guys.
He did.
I cut my hair for you guys.
He shaved all the hair.
Come and check it out. Get live on the show, and
Get yourself a
enjoy
ticket as well.
and enjoy the festivities with us, guys.
Yeah. So next up, we're gonna go ahead and swap Tony out for Sports Junkie. We love you, boss, but we're only on limited space.
I gotcha.
So we're gonna get Sports Junkie up on here. Sports
just gotta
Junkie,
say-
are you ready?
With this place covered in clowns, if Scout can be brave enough to come up here and brave those clowns, you can get up here and get a tattoo.
I was a little scared. Next up, we got coming in at 6'5", weighing 211 pounds, with the future Taint 2 piercing coming up. We got the one and only Sports Junkie.
Welcome to the show, Sports Junkie.
What up, Ben and Scout? Man, this is a pretty cool event. I got to give you all props, man. Y'all done a nice job with this.
I'm surprised Boardwalk Tattoos liked us enough to let us.
I know.
Show
Why would they even? Why would they let you in here? I mean,
I'm surprised we made it through.
they're
the
like
door.
the misfits in the corner, you know. Like, hey, you know, I met the owner, Abel, and Sue, and High Five, and Chewy, and a bunch of these guys, and man, it's really a cool event. You know, they got in the back, you got hot dogs and popcorn and Rockstar Energy. You need some Rockstar. Then you got this is such a cool atmosphere, man. I love the sideshow theme.
Where'd you get your shirt at?
I think I got it at Boardwalk Tattoo on Blanco Road, right?
I don't think you guys have seen the back yet. Let me show you the back.
You know, speaking of
Yeah,
tattoo,
hold
I'm
up.
gonna go ahead and help Tony out real
Let's
quick.
see the back of this bad boy.
See that?
You realize,
It's like
You
a new
do-
logo
hey.
we got going on.
hey, you do realize, speaking of logo, when he goes
Yeah.
out and helps Tony out,
Yeah,
what happens,
They
Ben?
always like to fuck with me. Whatever. I don't
Ben,
care.
what happens? What's the show become?
It becomes the Ben the
And
Junkie
Junkie
Show featuring the boss.
I fucking hate you guys so much.
There we go. Change it up.
But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go help Tony out, get him his shirt because he doesn't have his shirt yet.
All right.
There you go, Junkie.
All right. Should I switch? Switch down, huh? Scoot down?
Scoot down.
Yeah.
All right,
Man.
guys.
So walking around, have you seen any of these tattoos, Ben? Have you looked at some of them? I saw
man, some of these are
I saw the
awesome.
arm sleeve. That thing was badass, man. That was cool.
You know, kind of every time I see tattoos, it kind of gets me in the mood. Like I'm like, man, what am I doing with my life? I haven't got any more tattoos recently. I need to get some new work done.
Right. And you know, I think a lot of people get that itch when they're in a shop.
Oh
right?
yeah, it's a perfect
And they're
environment.
like, oh, look at that. Oh, that's kind of cool. You know, even seeing something on the wall, you'd be like, oh, that wouldn't be bad, you know?
Yeah, you start seeing these books. They have all their artwork books here too, so you can see some of the examples of the work they've done before in the past. And like some of these are just amazing. They're blowing me out of the water. So, the how I got my past tattoo when I got started into it after 6 years was I was in the environment. I was in the tattoo shop, and I just ended up making the right choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some armbands done in like the late 90s. It was kind of the thing to do back then.
Oh
right?
yeah.
And I thought I'd never get another one, right? And then all of a sudden I got an itch for like mascots, like sports teams and stuff. So I got the Bills and Syracuse on my legs, you know.
Oh no joke.
So you never say never with no tattoos, you know.
No,
but,
never say never.
But I hope more viewers come on down, local viewers come on down. This is a really cool venue. Starting to fill up a little bit.
Yeah, it's just getting started too. That's the crazy thing. We're gonna be going all night. So right now we're doing the show live. We're gonna be doing here for a couple of hours, but then afterwards, I think it's about like 6 o'clock or so. We're gonna go out next door. And we're gonna go to the after party.
Yeah, he was saying it's not going to happen till like 10, the drawing.
The drawing.
So I guess you got plenty of time to get some raffle tickets and get in there.
You got plenty of time, guys. But it really depends because if we decide to do it a little earlier, we might just do it a little earlier. But because we're running out of tickets here really soon. So once all the tickets are gone, they're gone, and you'll miss out on that opportunity. So we want to be able to do the tattoo drawing as soon as we're out of tickets. So
Yeah, I bought two today. I figured. I figured I had to buy one because Friday we talked about if we get picked, the viewers have to choose our tattoo.
Choose a tattoo.
So I'm
for us,
hoping that
that's
you
right.
get picked and not me.
Oh God.
Because I can't imagine.
As long as it's something decent.
I'd
I
have
mean,
like Tom Brady's face on me or
I have
something.
faith in you guys. I have faith in you guys.
I have faith in you too, and you would not do that to me, right? I'm looking right at camera number 1 here. You would not make me have a Tom Brady face on my body. I know you wouldn't do it.
Give
You
me
wouldn't
some
do it.
examples. I want to hear some examples from you guys for our live audience right now. What would you have put on me or Junkie if you guys, if we were to get picked?
Yeah, let's hear some of those comments. What would you put on Ben or I exactly if we were chosen? I know Hosanna would put a ring on it, so
She would put a
she'd
big
put a
old
ring
on
she'd
it.
put a ring back on it
That's right. Hosanna.
for the
Ooh.
second time around.
Second time around. Ooh.
We got a lot of people wondering what's going on here. What are we doing here, man? We're live on the Ben and Scout show.
Man, we're live here at the shop, and I want. Hopefully, we'll be able to kind of get some of these people who are either getting tattooed or some people who have some past work on the show, and kind of show us and interview a couple of people to kind of see like what it is that they love about the shop as well. And the owners right now, they're pretty busy, but we want to be able to get them on for a couple minutes too, before they can talk about the shop and talk about this amazing opportunity that we have today with the grand reopening. So really excited about that. You know, the cool thing about Boardwalk Tattoos is I was coming out here during the weekdays some days, and there's a lot of military people who come in here and get tattoos in a group.
Well, that's one of the things we do, like, you know, military, retired, veterans, whatever. Like,
Yeah,
they're all about tattoos.
If you don't know about Junkie was in the service as well for how many years? 20 years. 20 years.
Yeah.
So, like, shout out to all our veterans out there, too. We really appreciate your service.
Hashtag thank you for your service.
Yes, hashtag thank you for your service. I mean, San Antonio is a huge, huge military town, and we feel that. We feel that connection. We feel that camaraderie here in the town. It's a beautiful place
it's
to be.
called Military City, USA for a reason, right? Because it has every single branch of service here. I mean, everything is represented. Coast Guard's represented. You know, Department of Homeland Security. That's what they are. You know, they don't fall under DoD, but at the same time, they're still served, right? Yeah, I mean, this is a really cool deal. There are some sports to talk about. I figure we'll get Scout back in as well, and we'll discuss some of the sports. Let's see here.
Yeah, what we talking about, bro? What we talking about?
Well, I wanted to bring up first that Manchester City defeated Chelsea today, 6-0. Okay, look at this. Man City destroys Chelsea, 6-0, right? So in soccer, 6 goals in a soccer game will get you like decapitated, right? The coach, head off, right? He's probably just gonna they're gonna go home and cut his head off.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, what happened?
They lost 6-0.
6-0.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a 6-goal soccer game?
No.
I mean, when I saw that, I was just like, Chelsea's coach is going to all of a sudden disappear, right? And never to be heard from again. So yeah, that was an interesting.
That's amazing.
Right, that was a crazy one.
So, did you watch the fight last night?
I did.
Okay, so tell us what happened.
So I had a nice little gathering over. Sorry, hashtag sorry for the no invite. You know, but next fight.
This motherfucker.
Next fight, you come, right?
I'll come, all right.
Whoa! That's for the after party, guys.
So this, hold up, I want to talk about this right quick. The American Alliance of Football, okay, it opened up last night.
Oh, that's
so the San Antonio Commanders had their opening game, and I saw, on my personal Facebook, lots of people were at the game and watching it on TV. And CBS said it averaged 2.9 million viewers on opening night. 2.9 million viewers. So, you know, I know it's a grand, opening, kind of a great theme for this, right? Grand reopening. So this is like a grand opening of this American Alliance of Football. Mm-hmm. But it's real football, man. It's not it's not Arena League. It's not like bullshit football.
Yeah.
Right? It's really good football. I didn't check it out. I want to see it. I know every week they're going to have a game. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I know I missed it last night. I wanted to watch it, but I forgot all about it.
So last night, UFC 234, live from the Rod Laver Arena in Australia, the main event got canceled. 24 hours prior to the fight, the main event was canceled.
What happened?
I'm like, is this worth buying? Should I buy this? Right?
What was the main event? Was that
so it was Robert Whittaker versus Kelvin Gastelum.
Oh, that one.
And Whittaker got a abdominal hernia, and they said he was rushed to emergency surgery. And had he not had that surgery, he could have died, is what they were saying.
So in case nobody knows what a hernia is, that's when your intestines inside your stomach actually twist. And it hurts like hell.
It's very painful.
I've seen some people who have hernias, and you can just see it bulging out of their stomach. It gets that bad.
I had one at 12 that I had to have surgically repaired, and they say take it easy for a couple days afterwards or whatever, and I was wrestling around with my friend, and it busted open. So we had to stitch it or
No joke.
butterfly stitch it. Yeah, it was bad. But so this main event gets canceled, right? So what do? They move the co-main up to the main, and then bring one from the prelims up to the main card. So it's kind of like, hey, what kind of show are you getting here, right? We don't really know.
Yeah.
At that point, the pay-per-view just became free, right?
It should have. But no.
Yeah, no joke.
It was $65. No, it wasn't free. Yeah, it wasn't free at all.
That could be worse.
So there was one really, really good fight on this card, and it was his. I love this name, Ronnie Yaya.
Ronnie,
Say it.
Yaya?
Ronnie, I can't say it.
Hashtag Yaya.
Hashtag what?
This
Ronnie
guy.
Yaya.
So he is a Brazilian jiu-jitsu master. Okay, and this guy his fought was named Ricky Simone. Okay, and Ricky, we called him Mullet Man because he had the party, or I'm sorry, the business up front and the party in the back. Like, I'm talking like hardcore party in the back.
Ricky Simone just sounds like some kind of like Italian actor or something.
Hold on,
Or some kind of famous
Right.
actor.
Hey, shout out to Paul. Just so you know, they do have their portfolios online on Instagram. Go find them on Instagram. I know I'm following them on there.
So this fight, Ricky Simone was, I mean, he was he was tattooing him. You like that, didn't you? He was
Yeah.
tattooing him over and over again, right? Bam, bam, bam. And it was funny because Ronnie would get he'd lay down right on the ground.
Could you type in the Instagram for Boardwalk Tattoos as well? That
And
way,
he
for the
didn't-
viewers, if you want to check it out, you can check it out online right now. We're gonna put in their social links right now, so you can go check them out on Facebook and Instagram.
And Ricky Simone, he didn't want nothing to do with that BJJ black belt on the ground, right? He was like, fuck, no way.
Yeah.
I ain't messing with that, right? So he kept knocking him down, and he wouldn't go into guard, right? So he'd get back up, and then he'd knock him down again, and he'd go back into guard. At the very last bit of the fight, it was like 40 seconds left. He went inside of his guard, and I was like, uh-oh, is he going to get caught? But he didn't. So he won the fight. But it was
No joke. So
there was some really, really good punches thrown in that fight. And that, to me, that was like the fight that made the card. But then Anderson Silva, they call him the GOAT, all right? The greatest of all time.
I didn't know they call him the GOAT.
They call him the GOAT.
I know he's
been fighting
amazing.
forever, and
Yeah.
he's the GOAT. So he fights this Israel. Hold up, I want to say his name right because he's new to the game a
Let
little
me ask you a
bit.
question. Let's say you were a professional like MMA fighter, and you know some of those guys, they get like cauliflower ear, they get like their nose like
Yeah,
busted in,
yeah.
but you're making a ton of cash. Like, would you repair that, or would you keep it like that? Because some guys, they keep it like that.
I think I would actually repair it because it keeps getting busted open, right? So
Yeah.
like if I'm in a fight and like boom, it gets punched, like it
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. So you got to get it fixed. But see, all those fighters, I mean, they wrestle, right? And they wrestle with headgear on, just like you got on right now, but headgear, and it creates cauliflower ear because they continue to wrestle with that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
But the main event, this Israel Adesanya, right? He's kind of the new up and comer, and he was like, they call him Gumby, man, because the dude was like Stretch Armstrong,
Speaking
man.
of Gumby,
like,
I think there's like a Gumby up
I'm
here.
sure there is a
There's
Gumby
there's
up
a
here.
Gumby action figure
Yeah.
in the corner, yeah.
Yeah, he's over there.
Like your little green Gumby.
So-
I love
Gumby and
Gumby.
Pokey.
At one
Yeah,
point,
Pokey.
this part was so cool on the fight. The round was over, right? And dude did the whole like
Yeah,
this
Silva-
to Silva.
To Silva?
It was so badass. So Silva at one point like dropped his guard down, right? Dropped it down completely, and dude peppered him with like 6 shots in the face. And Silva just took it, just kind of like, okay,
Damn.
no problem, right? But all in all, it was, to me, I'm going to throw this in there too. It was a sideshow. Check. Since we're at a sideshow themed boardwalk tattoo
Dude,
on
I
Blanco
love-
Road, that is.
You really guys just need to come up and check out the shop. The shop is amazing.
This is an amazing shop. When I walked in, I took photos and I posted on my personal Facebook page to make sure that people would see what's going on here because this is really
Hey,
cool.
you know what, boss? If you could,
It's really-
take
it's really a
picture
good
of us
time,
and
man.
Post it to the Facebook page. so
I'm
you can kinda see us.
certainly-
That way you guys can kind of get a.
Pictures.
you
I'm
can
certainly
get, like,
enjoying it.
Yeah, if we can get like an
so
idea of
like
how
I
it
said, that-
looks from
Ronnie Yaya.
some of these people's vantage point.
Hey, so
That's
so
right.
the Ronnie Yaya and Ricky Simone fight to me made the card, right? And it was fun. The next one's gonna be even more bad. But I've got some news, UFC news as well.
Remember, guys, come check out Boardwalk Tattoos, located at 7218 Blanco Road. Grand reopening party.
Man, get some of this merch too.
Tickets right here available.
Get
We
a
got
ticket. Come get some merchandise.
There's koozies. There's T-shirts.
We got
There's
these
food
awesome
and
koozies.
drinks, including rock stars,
hot
Yeah,
dogs.
dude. Free hot dogs. Free
animal
Rockstars.
cookies, and cotton candy. It's amazing.
Popcorn here.
Oh, yeah.
Some of these
Get-
rock stars are cotton candy flavor actually too. So
So
that's pretty cool.
the next, well, it's still UFC, okay? But I want to talk about this. Conor McGregor, he wants Nate Diaz. He wants to fight Nate Diaz.
He wants to fight Nate Diaz.
And
Conor McGregor.
if you know who Nate Diaz is, he's a Stockton slap, right? So he's I love watching the Diaz brothers fight.
Yeah.
Like they're a tough group, but they're fun to
The
watch.
shirts are for sale, Paul.
So Anderson Silva, he eyes Nick Diaz, his brother. So could you imagine that card if Connor and Nate were like main event and Nate or Nick and Silva were on the co-main? That would just be such a sick
That'd be
card.
crazy.
So when I saw that,
When is this fight expected to match up?
well, they're saying UFC 237, so we just did 234, so probably
so a little bit off in the
probably
future.
like 6 months or 6 months or so.
Okay.
But the thing is like what was it? Connor is also in talks to fight Donald Cerrone, Cowboy Cerrone. So I think anybody wants to fight Connor because he's big money. Like when you're up against Connor, you're getting paid.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if you lose, you're still getting paid. So one other thing I brought in here, guys, I brought in the NBA. All right, and I was looking at your beloved Spurs. Sorry, any Spurs fans in here?
Do
we have any Spurs fans in the house?
We are from San Antonio. We're still
I don't
San Antonio
hear
guys.
any.
Wait, you got some shit to say about the Spurs?
Yeah, I do actually. But I'm looking around the shop. I don't see any.
Who's your
Spurs,
team? Who's
Spurs
your
fans
team?
here? No.
Who's your
Spurs
team,
fans?
Junkie?
No Spurs.
Anybody here a Spurs
No.
fan? Give me a hell yeah.
Spurs fans. I guess not.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? I don't think there's too many here.
Yeah, everybody's. Yeah, I mean, I got to give it to them. I mean, we don't have Tony Parker and Kawhi Leonard's a traitor, so I mean,
Yeah,
it's kind of hard being a
Duncan's
Spurs
gone
fan
for
right
a
now. But
while.
you know, what? I'm still
Ginobili's
staying
out.
strong.
I hate to see them plummeting in the West right now. Like they're down to 7 now, so only 8 make the playoffs. They're down to 7. Their rodeo road trip ain't going so hot, man. They're 4 in a row. 4 in a row they've lost.
It's already been 4 in a row.
Yeah. So they don't usually lose 4 in a row. Maybe 2, but never 4, right?
Well,
So-
we're not in a hot streak right now.
Right.
anymore.
So leading the MVP watch, most valuable player for the league, James the Beard Harden.
Hey Ben, let me switch.
The
your spots
beard,
real quick.
Harden.
Switch, quick.
Let's
Switch.
your spots real quick.
He's got 30. Go switch. He's got 36.6 points per game, which is like Michael Jordan's numbers.
Let me get through here.
7.8 assists, 6.7 rebounds. Right. Paul George sitting at 28.3. Giannis, the Greek Freak, 27, and Curry 28.7. Right. So you've got a really nice MVP watch going on in this league right now. That's kind of cool. Like 4 players getting a chance here.
4 players getting a chance right now. Who would be your top pick if you were to say like one of the maybe okay?
Or hold on one second, Paul. To answer your question, we will actually have one of the owners, Abel and Sue. One of them will be on the show later, and they can actually answer your questions for you. So please stay tuned.
2 questions.
Yeah.
1, your favorite that you just like just because their personality, and second, best stats. Who of those 2 would you choose?
Shit, Junkie's mind is like mind blown. Let's see. So favorite player.
His mind is blown
right now?
because of all the
Personality,
sports he's been
love.
putting in his veins.
Man, I know it's like running right through my veins. I love Steph Curry. I love him, dude. Like that dude would like cross you over and shoot from like the parking lot and hit a jump shot, you know. And he's fun to watch. He's fun to watch shake and bake, you know. Stat wise, right now, who's the MVP? I got to go with the Beard, man. I mean, Harden has done something that nobody in the league has done. He is almost passing Wilt Chamberlain for the number of consecutive 30-point games. And Russ Westbrook is another one because he's got 10 triple-double games in a row. Yeah, it's unheard of. Like these stats are the NBA should be like the no defense league, right? There's like no defense or something because Harden's just stepping back 3, whoosh, step back 3, whoosh, over and over again. You know, it's insane. We got any sports compliments up here? I see Michael 6 Kids is joined.
Michael 6
Michael
Kids. Welcome to the
6
show, Michael 6 Kids.
Michael 6 million.
6 Kids. What up, Kimberly Lawrence?
What up, Court?
Hey, here's an interesting fact. Pebble Beach is going on right now.
What is? Oh, that.
Yeah, the golf tournament,
Oh,
right?
gosh.
In February. It is suspended right now due to snow in Monterey, California. Snow.
Wow.
So it's like what 38 degrees outside right now here. Like, what the hell is going on with this weather, my friend? Tell me.
Wait, so you said there's snow in California right now?
Correct. Pebble Beach, California, on the Pacific Ocean, right on the coast. There's snow. Look right here. It says suspended. The play was suspended. So,
They have purse.
huh?
What's their purse mean?
Oh, how much money they make? How much money the whole tournament makes? Damn. So you see that in about like 7 million, 600,000. Yeah, the purse is crazy. Let's see. The last thing I had about sports, guys. Have either of you heard of Lindsey Vonn?
I want to say yes.
So she dated Tiger Woods for a little while. Do you all know that? No?
I did not know that.
I have no idea who this
Okay,
female
so
is.
Lindsey Vonn is kind of like a Hall of Fame downhill skier. Okay, she's in the Olympics. She did the World Cup and whatnot. She raced her last race. So just real quick, Lindsey won 84 World Cups, second most all-time men and women's. She's the most decorated American skier of all time.
Jake the Snake.
4-time Olympian, and she's got 7 world championship medals, and she's finally hanging up her skis.
How long was she skiing for in total?
I don't know, probably 15 years, maybe 20 years.
That is cool.
It's hard to see those
Interesting.
It's hard to see comments, guys. Like, what we got any questions or callers about the sports that we're talking about before I?
Well, I think we're all pretty sidetracked with this whole tattoo thing going on. Because I'm getting orders like crazy online right now.
Are you?
Yeah, we're running low. We're starting to run low on tickets.
Running
guys,
low on
so
tickets.
Make
See,
sure
that
y'all
was
get them now.
hey,
We're running
that was the
low
best
right
part
now.
about going live here, guys. Is like people are interested in buying tickets.
Yep.
I take a look around and I see people looking at the portfolios and looking at tattoos and.
Yeah, this place is pretty packed right
The
now.
girl next to us has been in the chair since I got here, so she's
getting
she's
amazing work
working.
by Bobby. So come check out Bobby down here. at
Eating
Boardwalk.
hot dogs over here to my left. I mean,
Is
that's
she
great.
putting color too?
Yeah.
Oh,
she
man.
got the outline work earlier. Now she's getting color. How
I'm
are you
excited.
feeling? Yeah.
She said, "All right." She's hanging in there.
I wish I was as strong as her.
Bobby's being gentle over there.
You know what, guys? I think I'm actually gonna go check around a little bit around the shop because there's a lot of stuff going on myself. I want to get the boss back on for a little bit.
Yep.
Boss. All right, here you go.
Yeah, Paul, it's pretty packed, but come on in here, man. I know we
Yeah,
can
there's
make room for
room.
you.
There's room to hang out. Good-looking ladies and all too, right?
Dude, everybody's getting something to eat. I was talking with some people about the different rock stars that they were drinking here. They tried a new candy. What is that called? That cotton candy flavored
candy?
rock star? Yeah. Dude, not a huge fan of the new flavor, but I do love Rockstar, man.
Yeah, I like Rockstar too. Rockstar, it really does. You know, they said Red Bull gives you wings, but like Rockstar just gives you like adrenaline, like Scout says. You know, like,
Red Bull gives you
right.
wings. Rockstar gives you turbos.
Yeah, like Scout says I got sports running through my veins, right? So I got like Rockstar. running through my
Rockstar is like the
veins.
supercharger of energy drinks.
It's a supercharged energy drink.
So,
hey, more
So check it out.
more
So-
people coming in.
So hey, so check it out. We're getting a bunch of questions
Yeah,
about
this is
tattoos
awesome.
and everything. So I think here in a second we're gonna get Abel on here once
I
once
think
Ben
you
comes
should.
back.
Yeah.
I want to show people something. Hey, you guys haven't seen this. You've seen the front of the shirts. Let me turn around and show you guys the back
Ben
of it.
showed it.
Yeah, we already
Ben
showed it already.
Yeah.
But take that
Yep.
jacket off so we can see your shirt.
Show us your shirt.
You know what's funny? Earlier I was watching the screen. I could see that me, Junkie, and Ben were all matching with their shirts and blue jeans
Yeah, it's pretty sweet,
and
right?
glasses.
The only thing I didn't do is wear my our beanies today. You know.
Yeah,
The
I
sports
took my
beanies.
beanie off and checked and changed it up. Got my hat back on. Gotta
this
go back
is
to the OG look.
This really is a cool venue, though. You know, they got the
Yeah.
balloons up, and the sideshow theme is really badass. Like, I feel like I'm straight in a haunted house or a sideshow right now. You know.
There is lots of cool people wandering around. All of them wanting to get tattoos and piercings, so you know they're cool people. Maybe get down here and make a love connection.
Yeah, come check
I
it
think it
out,
could
man.
happen.
Make sure you
It
come
could
check out
definitely
Boardwalk
happen
Tattoos
here.
at 7218
Yeah,
Blanco Road, right here at the intersection of Blanco and Lock Hill Sama.
Hey, and y'all don't forget if Ben or Scout they win this raffle, you get to choose their tattoo. You heard this, right?
Wait, what?
Just Ben and Scout, right?
What? No, you're in this too, fool. You forgot about that.
Me?
It's not just Ben and Scout. It's Sports
No, it's the
Junkie
Ben and Scout
the
show.
Boss.
It's not the Ben Scout Boss and Junkie show.
Yeah, but you're part of us, so you're in this too.
I don't know, man.
You don't have a choice.
Man, I really hope I don't win. Bobby, be nice to me if I win this thing, all right?
Yeah.
So what are you getting over there? What are you getting done?
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
She's
from
getting
Dragon
Majin
Ball
Buu.
Z.
If you don't know who he is, that dude can take a punch and suck
Will
it
you
in.
show the work after it's done on the air? All
All
right.
right.
She said
She's
she'd
going to show us
show
what she's
it.
getting done.
That's awesome.
And by the way, her artist is Bobby, and
Yeah,
he is
Bobby.
an absolute badass.
It looks like
I've
what
seen
we
some
have
of his
3 or
work
4
already.
stations going on right now. Is that? And then high five doing piercings.
Yeah, at the moment we have 2 tattoos going on, and then we have
I know Sue's got a line over there. I'll just stand up right quick
everybody's
and take a
checking
look.
her out, and everybody's checking out Bobby too.
Yeah.
Everybody's going back and forth.
Mars
looking
got a
around.
customer.
Yeah,
Hey, this is pretty darn cool, man. Hey,
this place is
you know,
awesome.
I think y'all did a really nice job, you know, getting this thing together and you know, coming together with Sue and Abel, you
Yeah.
know, and promoting, and you know, it's just been really cool.
Yeah, we were very lucky that Boardwalk Tattoos allowed us to come in here and do a live show during the grand reopening, and
Right?
we're super excited to be here.
Oh, and don't forget, Aliska Wolfbane is going to be here too.
Oh, that's
next
right.
door.
It's gonna
you
be
know,
so awesome.
Sideshow performer. She has her own. You know, check her out on YouTube or check her out on Facebook.
Yeah.
I watched the video. Oh my God! I like it. It blew me away, man. It kind of took my breath away for a minute. But that's going to be set up at 6 p.m. at McFinnigan's next door. You know, on Blanco
gosh.
Road where we're at here. So
That's true. Yeah, we're gonna be next door at 6 at 6 o'clock is when the
Yeah.
when Miss Wolfbane's going on.
Yep.
And then about 8 o'clock is when we're headed over to the after party, and and me and Ben will be doing live MC at the
Nice.
show at the after party, and that's where we will also be revealing who the winners are.
And Abel
3
also
winners.
Abel also told me that there's going to be drink specials and food specials for the after party.
And by the way, the
Yeah.
food over there is out of this world. It is amazing. It's really good.
And we got tons of rock stars. Keep everyone
yeah, we
awake.
do.
Yeah.
I'm like wired.
We should have had like a marathon. Be like, all right, it's 3 a.m., man. I'm all rock starred out. What are we going to talk about now?
Yeah, once
Come on,
we
Scout.
get Ben back, we're gonna try to work to get Abel on here up next to be one of the owners who's gonna come up and tell us about the shop and tell about his history of tattooing and everything he's done for the past 30 years or so, and find out what his sign is, that his birthday, and see what he likes to do. What's his favorite thing? Does he like long walks on the beach or anything like that? The basic stuff.
I'm pretty sure Scout needs another Metallica tattoo.
Oh, I do. I definitely do.
He needs an insane clown posse,
No, I hate
right?
ICP.
Just to have the clown on him, right?
No, I'm sorry.
ICP,
No, I hate ICP.
all the way.
I'll never get an
No,
ICP
I don't like
on me.
ICP. I loved it when Eminem said that. He
They've got some good music, but I'm not an ICP fan whatsoever.
You're full of shit, Guerrero. That was a fist that hit you. Apparently, Eminem punched
I
one of
do
them.
need some Metallica. The rest of my Metallica work. Got
You
this
know, I
part
think
ready-
I would get 'em-
ready to get the rest of my sleeve done right here. And Sue's my artist.
I actually think I would get a Metallica emblem tattooed on me. Like, that's just bad.
Dude, I'm not getting a Metallica album. I'm getting all the albums.
No, I'm talking like an emblem. You have the M, but I mean,
I have
like,
the M. I have the No Leaf Clover.
yeah, the no leaf clover.
But I'm not getting just one album on me. I'm getting all of them. Every single album is going onto one arm.
It bothers me that you don't have an A on the other hand.
No, James Hetfield has the M. He doesn't have an A, so I'm not doing an A.
Dude,
No.
He's like, I'm gonna be James Hetfield. I want to be him. I want to be on you. Is that what he said? I want to be on you. Hey, so they have a lot of merchandise here too. Like they have koozies, they have shirts, hats.
Fixed it.
With a lot of giveaways. Like I'm looking around right now, and there's like people just like hovering over Sue as she's doing work.
Yeah,
like
this
it
place
must
is
just be
getting
amazing
nuts.
work, right? Because they're literally like staring, like, "Hey, what's going on?" And
there's people lined up all the way down to the door, man. But hurry up and get down here. You want to make sure you get in line and get a shot to get one of these tickets. Because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I don't have the money to get that really big tattoo I've always wanted. And this is a really cool way to get that. And
absolutely, and I don't know if y'all are doing the specials anymore. Like if you buy 3 for $10 a piece, you're getting one extra. Or
No, we're not doing that special anymore.
Okay, no
that
special.
is done.
Okay, that's
you all
special.
had your opportunity before today.
All right.
To do that special, so we're not doing.
Well,
that
I thought that
anymore.
was a really cool thing y'all did.
Yeah, it was
and-
awesome.
yeah.
We actually donated extra tickets when you bought 3, or if you bought 10, we'll donate 3 or 4. But we're not doing that
You had
special
your shot.
anymore. You had your
Yeah,
opportunity. I've
yeah,
been
you had
posting it
plenty
for 2
opportu-
weeks now.
you had plenty of
your
opportunity if you
so
missed
you can't
it.
get mad at me because
Right?
I've been posting and you didn't say anything.
That's right. Exactly. I mean,
That is on you.
But I mean, you still have an opportunity to get down here and spend
Yeah.
$10 and win a $300
Yeah, 'cause we still got-
friggin' tattoo.
Yeah, 'cause we still
There's
got
two
tickets
of
for sale.
those. Two of those,
Right,
and
$75 value piercing. Yeah.
Yeah, we still got tickets for sale right now. They are $10 each. It's only $10. I mean, who doesn't got $10? I got $10. Yeah, 10. Motherfucker, 10. A 10, a 10.
You know what? If audience,
All of our
If-
audience looking at us are like,
right?
these guys are fucking idiots.
like, what are these
the
idiots
fuck?
doing? Hey, audience.
It's like, who's this guy with blue
If
glasses? Like, come
if
on.
the boss happens to win this raffle, one of these $300 tattoos, that San Antonio on his belly has to come true. Okay.
Yes.
Like, he's doing the Adam Levine challenge, but this is a challenge to make it real. All right.
Yeah.
So, y'all comment on there, man. What you got to say about that one?
you know, I always, you know how Tupac had Thug Life?
Yeah.
I was gonna get Chug Life across my stomach.
I thought you were
One of
gonna
my
get
friends,
Chub
I told
Life.
him that I thought that would be funny, and he actually got it tattooed on him. So I still haven't done that. I don't know what I would want to get tattooed across my belly. You can
should-
still
you should-
see remnants of San Antonio on my gut there from the Adam Levine challenge.
That was Friday, by
Was
the
that
way.
a permanent marker, or was that
It was a
like
Sharpie.
you know, washable marker, or
Big
what?
fat Sharpie.
Scrub your belly.
I didn't go full permanent. You never go full permanent.
Nobody goes full permanent.
I'll tell you,
Man.
that was a pretty funny picture, man. And that it's posted on the page is a trip. You know, like when you look at the Ben and Scout Show page, there it is. Like you got the hat on and like just straight up like.
You know what? I think later on tonight I'm gonna change the profile picture from the Ben and Scout Show to Tony with the picture.
Oh my God.
Show. It becomes the boss show.
And if anybody hasn't seen it, make sure you check out our page or join our group, the Ben and Scout Show, on Facebook, and you can see all the stuff we posted. See all of our past videos, all the things we've been promoting about Boardwalk tattoos, and see the pictures we posted of Tony doing San Antonio around across the stomach doing the Maroon 5 challenge.
Yeah, not only that, if you join that group, then you get to participate in all the comments, all the viewers, the tons of people that are on right now live with us. You can participate in the show. Tell us what you want to hear, what you want to see.
There's a lot
I kind of want to
things
see
going
all
on
of you
tonight.
guys show up and show us your horrible tattoos.
Yeah, I want to know if anybody's got any embarrassing tattoos. They're like, oh, I need to get that
My
covered
mom
bad.
asked which one of the three of us is getting a tattoo.
Junkie,
Are you going to
Junky's getting
get
his
the
taint done.
sad panther,
he's gonna get the taint done.
scary panther? I forget what the panther fad is.
My, you know, Barbara, my biggest fear is a Tom Brady face or something on my body. Like that's
Okay,
it's my
so-
biggest
okay,
fear.
I'm putting it. This is official right now. If Junkie's name gets picked, he's got to get Tom Brady's face on his arm. He has to.
I thought you were going to say his
that
taint.
way it's visible to everybody.
Tom Brady taint tattoo.
No, we're gonna do a tattoo of a piercing on his taint.
I'd like to make that non-visible, please. You know,
Too late.
like put that like anywhere, but
So,
my arm.
so they could put it on your taint because no one will ever see it.
I know, right? Yeah. Right.
Nope, going on your arm.
Nobody's looking
arm
at
or
that.
Face.
I hope nobody's looking
Arm,
at that.
face, or neck. You choose.
Dude, he was in what movie was this?
Joker, man. From
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, Suicide Squad. There's a really cool Suicide Squad painting here. You know, the Joker and the damage tattoo on his forehead.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get over, like, I've been to tattoo shops plenty of times, right? And we're at Boardwalk Tattoo on Blanco Road.
7218 Blanco.
The grand reopening. You know, call in live and talk to us. But there are people lined up.
Hold on. Avery, just so you know, there is a way to purchase tickets. You can purchase them through me directly through Facebook Messenger. Again, they are only $10 a
Can you look
piece,
at comments
and I
here?
can. All you gotta do is send me $10 through Facebook Messenger,
No,
and
but
I will
let's
go ahead
say
and write it
anything.
for you. It's free to use Messenger, no hidden fees or anything like that.
Yeah. I like your capital letters there, Barb, on the no Tom Brady face. So this is one I don't want to win, to be honest with you.
If he wins, he's getting Tom Brady, right, Mark? Yeah.
There we go.
Crystal Wilson says the shirts are pretty cool. How much are the shirts up here?
Yeah, what are the shirts?
Okay, so these shirts that we're wearing are $35.
Yeah.
These shirts are
Dude, those
awesome.
are pretty. They're pretty styling.
They've got shirts, they've got hats, they've got
Yeah.
koozies, and they've got awesome
gotta get
tote
down
bags,
lower.
which I actually want to get one now.
Oh, like
Yeah, there you go.
69 a chair or what? There
Like
you go.
that.
I'll be here all night. No, I'm just kidding. I will be, actually.
No, he really will.
And they got koozies, man. I really dig these koozies.
Yeah, let's show that up, too.
Yeah, check this koozie out.
Koozie.
They're like $5.
Zoom in on the camera there. Yeah, there you go. Pretty. Come out a little bit. There you. Oh wait, that's what she's. Yeah, we got Ben. You know, Ben from the Ben and Scout show is walking around right now,
your
and
mom's gonna
he's
disown you, Sheldon.
he's what's that? She's
Your
gonna
mom
disown.
said she's gonna disown you if you get a tattoo.
You heard it here on the Ben and Scout show.
So you should get the tattoo, you should get the
My
tattoo.
own mother disowns me if I get a Tom Brady tattoo anywhere on my body.
You know what? I'm gonna talk to Abel, see how much that would cost to get a Tom Brady tattoo on you. And I'm gonna go ahead and pay it in advance.
But my own mom will disown me.
Well, too bad. She'll love you regardless. Don't worry.
Boy, this is such a cool setup.
place is
Like I'm
getting
looking around,
packed.
like it's getting busier and busier, and it's only we've only been on air for what, like an hour? Not even an hour. Not even an hour.
Yeah, just
51, just short of an hour, and just looking at this crowd.
I'm waiting to talk to Abel.
Yeah,
We're gonna
y'all,
find
I
out if
would-
you can buy the shirts online. Let's see. I'm
Get
just waiting
down
for
here
Ben to
now.
get back in here, so we can get him, and then try to get Abel or Sue on next.
Hitch a ride.
High five. Can you buy shirts
Staple yourself to something that's mobile.
Okay.
Now, shirts are only available in person here at the shop.
Get down here.
Hey, you got to come down and ask High Five why they call him High Five too.
Dude, it's the greatest thing in the world, I'm telling you.
And we got my boy Chewy over here too. He's got his hoodie on. He's ready to roll.
Yeah, these guys are pretty packed. So, Ben, let's wait a minute to get those guys on here. So I'm
There's more than just these baseball jerseys too, right? Like there's women's shirts,
That's
right?
true. There are women's shirts. There's regular T-shirts.
Is there regular T-shirts?
And there's hats and
hats.
koozies and tote bags as well, and stickers. Lots of stickers.
I heard a rumor there was panties.
No,
Do you remember the thing
we
about?
decided against that. We
remember the
said,
thing
you know
about-
what?
But you also said
No.
they were going to be period.
That's what they
you also
said.
said they were going to be period panties.
No, those are just what's in your drawer.
Oh, okay. I would just like to mention that Junkie's got a beautiful senorita. Not to his immediate left, but a little bit further to his left.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wait, that's not a girl. That's a girl.
Yeah. Muy caliente. Muy caliente.
Tony said he'll be your girlfriend tonight as well.
Can I-
Maybe
can I
be your
just-
double girlfriend for $10.
Can I bring her up for like 2 seconds? Like just introduce her and be like, she's smoking.
Yeah, why not? You know what? I'll let her have this seat.
Just for a minute.
I'll let one of y'all have this seat.
Come here real quick. Come. I had to pay her. I had to pay her to come here with
That
me.
is messed up, Junkie.
It was like, I think it was like $60 an hour.
Jeez. That's messed up, man.
Come here, I just have to show you off. You're like arm candy.
Arm candy.
Arm candy. No, sit on my lap. It's more fun.
Don't.
Welcome to the Bed and Scout, and now it's the Junkie Show. So
The Scout and Junkie
say
Show.
hello.
Hi.
Oh, you're
Everybody
she's
say
shy
hello
too.
to Junkie
Say hi,
Scout.
Marisol. This is Marisol. She is from Sabinas, Mexico. Here supporting the grand opening of Boardwalk Tattoo. Thank you for being here.
Thank you
Are
for
you
the
having fun?
invitation.
Yeah.
Hi.
Are you having un cerveza?
No, thank you.
Thank you. Had to show off the lady. What do you think, man?
I think it's cool, man. I think it's cool that so many people are here. There's like a huge crowd of all different kinds of people all getting together just to get different tattoo work and just hang out, and everybody's having a really fun time. And it's only 5 o'clock.
I know.
This
Can you
place is
imagine?
gonna be jumping. So I want to tell people, get down here now to get in line, to come get your tattoos, come hang out. There's hot dogs. I've seen all kinds of drinks and different stuff going around. There's a huge after party we're going to be having next door.
Yeah, McFinnigan's next door. Everybody, McFinnigan's Irish pub, and also Aliska Wolfbane is the sideshow performer. So,
Dude, I love
if y'all never
sideshow.
seen a sideshow performance, you have to get down here.
Oh,
right?
man.
I mean, if anything, come check that out. Drink specials, food specials.
I had some friends that did burlesque, and there was also somebody that did some sideshow, and he would do a thing called the blockhead act, and that's where he would take a nail and he would drive it into his nose.
Yes.
And that is so cool, man.
She does that as well.
Oh, man.
And she's she does that as well.
Oh.
Yep. I saw her.
Come
I
on,
YouTube.
guys.
Well, I had to do a little research because that's what I do. Like when I'm on the show, like I'm not winging it. Like I actually look up sports and I look at things that are happening. And I had to do that for her, right? I went on her YouTube and she has a full performance, and it's badass. Like it did make me a little my stomach turn a little bit, especially when she did the scissors down her throat. Like
wow.
literally, she like hammered scissors into her face, and I was just like,
Whoa.
Nails weren't enough. We had to throw scissors in there too.
Dude,
So,
I mean,
yeah, Ben and Scout are walking around right now. Looks like they're talking a little
gotta
bit.
get down here for that. I mean, how often do you get to see actual live?
Abel's like an ass slap away from me right now. He's pretty close.
Live sideshow. This place is covered in cool art. There's tons of cool people here to meet. Like
Ben looks like
this
he's
guy
drinking
right here.
himself a Topo Chico mineral water.
I'm pretty sure. If
I hope this is mine. I kind of like put mine down somewhere, and I saw this one on the corner. I'm like, I think this is mine, so hopefully so. But yeah, like Abel and Sue are pretty busy right now. Sue is actually just finished up with one of her tattoos, so she's gonna clean up, and then we're gonna be able to get her on here for a little bit.
Was that the sleeve? The arm
Yeah,
sleeve
it had the
she
sleeve.
finished up?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the arm sleeve.
She said it. Her favorite piece of that arm sleeve was a sea turtle, but she also had like planets and ocean and like algae and sea creatures and stuff all the way up her arm. It was pretty neat. It's pretty neat. You said there's wrapping up. Looks like Bobby's not too far from wrapping up here either. Actually.
No, the color looks amazing too.
Yeah,
he's
you guys
doing
gotta
really
come
good.
down here and see this in person.
I think I'm going to go ahead and take a walk around and see. Hey, thanks for having me on, Ben. Scout, wherever you're at. I'll be back on.
Uh-oh.
We'll join back on.
It's the Boss Junkie and Ben show.
Dude, for a minute there, it was the Boston Junkie show. I mean, come on, like you need a Boston Junkie show emblem. But hey, I'll be here. Come down, shoot the shit about some sports because I shoot that shit through my veins. So I'm telling you, like, if you come down here, we could talk a little sports, right? We could talk about the Spurs.
We do not
you name it.
endorse taking sports intravenously.
I endorse it. Like, just straight up, like,
Catch something, yeah.
I'm going to get a rock star, so I can, like, put it right in my veins, right?
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Have like a Rockstar IV or something.
Rockstar Sports IV. So, yeah, I'll be back, man. Yeah, thanks again.
Cool.
Later, maybe.
All right, guys.
maybe I'll
Again, that's
get
the Sports
competitive.
Junkie.
Junkie. I think we'll get competitive later, and maybe we'll try to see who can chug a rock star faster.
Okay, so I want to talk about conspiracy theories again.
Oh man, my favorite topic.
No, actually, it's funny because like I was listening to a podcast, and there's this one conspiracy theory that I was looking into, the Operation Northwoods. You ever heard about Operation Northwoods?
Dude, tell us.
So Operation Northwoods, I think it was back in like 1962, back in the John F. Kennedy presidency. What had
Kennedy
happened
was a huge, but anyway. keep
yeah,
going.
dude. So what had happened, like, is the whole thing was the Cuban crisis
Missile
going, this
crisis.
crisis, all that stuff was happening. Well, what they wanted to do is I forgot which the department was. I think it was like the CIA or something. They wanted to, what they were planning on doing was staging some like bombings.
Yeah.
Like actually blowing up some helicopters, blowing up like some sinking some ships and whatnot, and they're gonna blame it on the Cubans and say, hey, the Cubans are attacking us, and we got to go to war like immediately.
Yeah.
And he came across like President Kennedy's desk, and Kennedy was like, what the hell is this? Like we can't do this. It's completely wrong. So they decided to like he vetoed it. But
Right.
it's a whole conspiracy. If you go look it up right now, like Operation Northwoods, you can find that.
But it actually happened?
It is. It's a legitimate conspiracy. Like the government was conspiring to show the people, our American people, that Cubans were attacking us, and that way we can go out and like
and start the war. We
start
had
the war. Yeah, to build up that that I guess like
We had to do something to prime so we'd have a reason.
for we have a reason to go out and kind of like really just trying to instigate the,
You know
the
what
fire.
sounded like complete, like couldn't be true conspiracy that turned. Have you guys ever heard of the movie The Men Who Stare at Goats?
No. Oh yeah, I've heard of the movie. I've never seen it though.
So there was like a whole government thing where these guys would learn to use psychic powers.
Hey Ben.
No, that is not.
government training.
That is not one.
Oh. Hold on, I'm gonna switch in here. We gotta get Scout back in on this. Hold on, we gotta get a little Scout action.
So the Men Who Stare at Ghosts. I've heard of that movie before. I haven't seen it before. So tell me a little more about it.
Well, they literally found there's this way to do something called remote viewing, and
I've heard that before. I've heard of remote viewing before.
It sounds like complete like made up stuff, but the CIA actually did it. Another one that sounds like completely crazy. Have you ever heard of MK Ultra?
Never heard of that before. What's that?
They literally gave people LSD and messed with their heads to see what kind of limit they could do in the 60s with these people. And these people were talking about it, and they said, oh, no, this program doesn't exist. It was later proven to be true. They actually really did test, like, giving people a ton of LSD and putting them in like, crazy situations just to see how they would respond.
There's actually something very similar. I forgot what exactly it's called. I'll get to the name later on. I'll post it on the page. But it was the same thing where I think it was some government agency. I think it was the CIA, and this is true too. CIA opened up some brothels in some like of the bigger urban areas, and what they would do is they would have like these guys who would go in there to the brothels and want to hook up with like some of these females. The females would give them like LSD, and they'd be tripping on acid, you know, and they would kind of just run tests like that. It was crazy, but it's an actual like legitimate conspiracy that happened too. So kind of like what you're saying, people would gain acid tested back in the day, you know.
Yeah, dude, it's weird that there's so many conspiracy theories that actually turned out to be real things. That, like, if somebody told you that, like, you'd be like, no, that never actually happened. And it really did happen. I think everyone probably, there's been a lot of conspiracies. The most famous one is Dallas, Texas, man.
Yeah.
Dude, Kennedy, the assassination. There's been so many different people that have different thoughts on couldn't have been just one shooter, man.
You see, like, I haven't gotten so much in depth with that one because there's so much information. There's so many different sources, and you got like, here's the one thing about conspiracy theories. With conspiracy theories, you got those people who like will show up and they're just so adamant. They're like, no, this is true, this is true, this is true, and they're not open to any other ideas, you know. So like they just will show you like the flat Earth is a thing. Like there's no way around the flat Earth, you know. And again, there may be a flat Earth for all I know. I don't know. I haven't been out in space to actually see it. But the truth is that there's just so much information out there, and you got to see, like, is it true? Is it not true with Kennedy? You know, like, is there a second shooter? Is it possible?
Dude, I think the most important thing is that no matter what you're coming at, you have to have an open mind.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, how are you ever going to learn, experience anything if you don't have an open mind? And I'll pretty much listen to anybody's idea. I may not agree with it, but I'll listen to whatever the hell they have to say, and then I may call you a dumbass. But I'll listen to you. I'll hear you can throw your argument at me. I think that's important. I think people should be able to talk and disagree, but still talk, man.
Okay. Well, don't forget, guys, we're here live at Boardwalk Tattoos at the grand reopening party, located over here at 7218 Boardwalk, or Blanco Road, right at the intersection of Blanco and Lock Hill Summer, right here in the shopping center. So come check us out, guys. We're here live doing a show. And if you want to get on, come let us know. We'll get you on. Also, don't forget to buy tickets. We have $10 tickets for the two $300 tattoos and one $75 piercing. Oh, shit.
Looks like the sports junkie wants a little something. Hold on, let's see what he's got real quick.
What's going on over there?
You're going to love this one, Scout. I tossed a ball through a clown's mouth, and it has to be like the perfect throw, okay?
What?
Yeah, it's going on the side here, and you win a prize. Abel's just went to go get me my prize.
Oh,
you get 2
gosh.
shots for $5, so come on down and have some fun there.
Let me guess what your prize is, a taint piercing.
It might be a taint piercing. I hope it ain't a Tom Brady tattoo.
Gosh,
I think
let's
your
get
prize
Ben
is
back
putting
on
a
here.
ball in a clown's mouth.
What the heck?
Hear that, guys? Come out here, throw some balls in clown's mouth, win a prize, $5 a shot.
Balls and holes, people. Balls and holes.
That's pretty cool. I want to see what his prize is, though, for reals. We'll check it out here in a little bit.
And right now we're waiting for Sue to get available. We're going to get her on the show, do a little interview.
We got so many people coming up here and so many different things going on. This place is covered in art. We got so many different cool people. Wait. Oh, you guys got to see this because I think this is his prize.
This is the tote bag, guys.
I love
These
this
things
art.
are awesome.
Did Mars do this? Mars, you responsible for this one, man?
Oh, man. That's awesome. If we don't know who Mars is, we're going to get him on the show here.
Yeah,
in a
man, we
bit
gotta bring
after
him
we
on.
Get Sue and Abel on here. We're going to do an interview with him so everybody can see his tattoos and talk about his work.
I believe so.
I love this tote bag, y'all. And they're available for $10 a pop. Dude, why carry your groceries and be lame with it when you could be awesome and have this awesome tote bag?
Yeah, so if you live in Austin, Texas, you got to pay for bags. Did you know about that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, I forget how much a bag, but you pay for every single bag of groceries. So over there, everyone wants to have their own bags. But I just think it's cooler to have a whole bunch of weird bags from different places. I mean, why be basic?
So why be basic? And if you're shopping in Austin, Texas, I mean, you got a bag to carry your groceries with, you know? So, like, come out here, get a tote bag.
Get down here and get one for your girlfriend. She'll like it. She'll appreciate it. You'll have something to commemorate your time when you came down here, saw the Ben and Scout show live, and got a shot at a tattoo for, that's a pretty good date.
Yeah, absolutely. If you think about it, like, Valentine's Day is around the corner. If you don't have a Valentine's Day, it's because you don't have a tote bag. You need a tote bag. That's why. So come and get a tote bag.
Is that what everyone was missing in their lives?
So
that's what everyone's missing. So stop being a sorry person and come get a tote bag. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Get a tote bag, get a
bag
date.
yourself a girl for Valentine's Day.
Bag yourself a girl for Valentine's Day with a Boardwalk Tattoos tote bag.
That's messed up. So we're just waiting for Sue to get ready. We're gonna get her on the show.
Man, we got a whole bunch of
live.
people joining us live too. We got Victoria, Hosanna, Bobby Ray just joined. Who else is? Nikki Ray just came on. Oh, what's up, manager?
We got a new one, Annette Salazar. Tommy's on show.
You know who needs some more tattoos? Our manager.
Yeah, she does.
I don't know if y'all have seen.
She's got a special guy that she only goes to. She won't see anybody else.
She's got a lot of tattoos.
She needs an Abel tattoo and a Sue tattoo. Or she needs a tatsoo.
A tattoo?
She needs a tatsoo by Sue.
I like her tattoo of the waving cat. I dig those. I forget what those Japanese cats are that do the waving thing.
I thought they meant good luck or something. I don't know.
Which one?
The good luck cat.
Yeah. The I forgot what. There's a name to them specifically. I can't even think of it right now. But yeah, the good luck cat.
Yeah, I dig those. They're supposed to be good luck if you put them like facing inside. They bring in money. Like in Chicago.
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 Home
Chicago
of
dogs.
the Bears.
Yeah, you're making me want a Chicago dog.
Home of the Bulls.
You ever had a Chicago dog?
No, I haven't.
Dude, it's a hot dog. It's got this relish on it that is lime green. That's like, it like looks like it could glow in the dark. And banana peppers on it, dude. Those things are the bomb if you get them made right.
Interesting.
I actually was in Chicago. I've gone a couple of times this past year, but the first time I went back in August of 2017, I ate a Chicago dog, legitimate from like a nice little like Chicago like hole in the wall like restaurant. It was one of the best hot dogs I ever had in my life.
Dude, one of the best hot dogs I ever had in my life in L.A. out by the beach. Scouts really excited about it, throwing balls in clowns' mouths.
No,
Everybody's winning
junkies
front.
love doing this whole balls and holes thing.
Oh, we got another winner.
Hey, Sue, whenever you're ready.
But anyway, there'd be these little street vendors that would basically they'd have a huge thing of nacho cheese and grilled onions, and they would sell them like after the bar hours usually. And yeah, man, these in LA they would have these street dogs, man. They're friggin' awesome. And they'd wrap the hot dogs in bacon. Dude, anything wrapped in bacon is fantastic. As you could tell, I enjoy.
I've been to Chamagasha once here in town, and they have like this bacon rat filet mignon. Oh my god, that thing was so good. I haven't gone back because like I had a coma afterwards. Like I just passed out. I was like, it was so good. Some of the best. You're right. Anything wrapped in bacon is good. Bacon wrapped bacon is amazing too. Oh, you know what's good? Bacon wrapped bacon. Jalapeno poppers wrapped in bacon. You know, those are some of the best.
Dude, I love those.
You know, I just had an idea. How about a tamale wrapped in bacon?
Tamale? I've never had that.
How dare you?
What do you mean, how dare I?
How dare you, Scout? How could you think of that
They're both Mexican.
and not have any for me to try?
Well, I mean, I just thought of it right now. Let's do it.
I gotta try that. Actually,
Ben's not vegan
Invented
now. He's not
tonight
vegan.
on this show at this event, bacon wrapped tamales. I've
Bacon
never
wrapped
heard of that
tamales. I'm
before.
gonna make
It's-
those
I don't
someday.
think it's ever been done
You know,
before.
I'm gonna see if I can get my grandma to make some for me next Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. My family likes to make tamales for Christmas around Christmas time.
Yeah,
Just traditional. Yeah, for the traditions. I think I'm gonna have them do that.
I
That'd
think
be
we're making
cool.
everybody next to us hungry.
What they do too is they do like these poblano pepper with cream cheese tamales. Dude, those are some of the best I've ever had before.
All right,
Some of the best before.
boss.
Yeah, dude.
I love you,
Oh, we got someone else coming in.
but you're out.
Dude, I'm excited to see who this is going to be.
We're gonna go ahead and get Sue up here. She's making her way over here. There's a lot of people in here, so we're trying to get her over here and get in the hot seat in the middle.
Remember, guys, come out 7218 Blanco Road, San Antonio, Texas. Here,
All right,
we're
Sue.
gonna be live for
Right when you are.
maybe a little bit longer here, but then we're gonna start getting prepared for the after party.
Yeah, Ben hasn't been vegan for a while.
Haven't been vegan for a while. I am doing the intermittent fasting diet. This is the perfect time for me to eat.
Don't you
though.
dare go back to vegan. All right, next up we
I
got
won't.
Sue, guys. Well,
Say
we give a big warm
what?
welcome to Sue. She's one of the part owners of Boardwalk Tattoos. Hello, Sue. There
Hey,
you go.
Sue.
Here's some headphones for you.
Hello. Oh, so can I
Yeah, put those in.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, so we have one microphone right now, so we'll kind of just. You can actually hold it.
Does this actually work? Okay.
It actually works. Say hello.
Hi. Okay.
All right, guys, make sure you say hello to Sue. So, Sue, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you loving all these people here in the shop?
It's great.
Yeah?
It's a full house for sure.
Full house. So we got here and you were busy tattooing. What were you doing?
I was doing a full sleeve like volcano into outer space.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait for you to post the pictures on Instagram later so we can see that. That sounds
Yes.
amazing.
It's a work in progress.
Man, so Sue, how long have you been doing tattoos now?
About 7 years now.
7 years. Wow. So where did you start at? Like how old were you when you started doing tattoos?
I got hired at the shop when I was like 19, 18.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just started piercing, and then I apprenticed under Able, and then I started tattooing.
Wow.
What shop did you start at?
Custom ink.
Custom ink. Oh, wasn't that the
Yes.
one on an old San Pedro?
Yes.
Down there next to the old shop.
Next
Man,
to
I remember
Tommy's.
that place. I used to go there as a kid because my sister used to get tattooed down there a long time ago, like 10 years ago, and I used to go down there with her and see some of her work get done. So Sue, some of the people have been asking, what is your specialty? Like, what do you specialize in?
I really like to do portraits or like colors, cool animals, floral pieces, kind of pretty much whatever you throw at me. I'm down to do.
Just so you guys know, I know a lot of y'all see my tattoos, but I have Metallica tattoos, and I have one him tattoo on my chest. The first tattoo she did on me was the heartogram on my chest, but then I got her to do my absolute favorites, my no-leaf clover Metallica green skulls, 4-leaf clover tattoo, and this motherfucker turned out amazing. We actually got done, what was it, St. Patty's Day last year. Oh man, I was so nervous, but you know what, the good thing about Sue is when you're getting tattooed and you're nervous, somehow or another, she automatically makes you feel comfortable no matter what. Not only that, but she's very professional. She's very kind. She makes you feel like you're one of the family. Like it's just there's no other tattoo artist that I've seen that makes you feel like that. I've got a few tattoos from quite a few other artists, but Sue is just one of those ones that you never forget about. It's just a great experience no matter what, and everybody else in here in the shop makes you feel comfortable too. It's a good atmosphere. It really is, and her professionalism is out of this world. I need you to know that. Like, I'm really amazed by your work and how you handle it with the customers. And next, we're trying to get Ben to get tattooed by you as well.
Just to add on to that, like honestly, I've been on the phone with Sue, just for like just talking about life, and like she's almost like she has like a therapist quality. So I'm like saying like I would just come in just to get tattooed, just for I can like talk to her about my life,
Dude, she's awesome, man. So what would you? So Sue, another question though. What would you say? Because I had one guy asking me earlier. When you do shading on tattoos, like what type of needle do you prefer to use when you do shading?
There's so many needles that you could actually use. Personally, it differs between a 5 mag to the 15 mag. For sure, curved or straight. I personally have been liking the straight mags. Anywhere like 5 is the smallest, 15 at my biggest usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you say mag, like what do you mean by mag? Is that like one of those straight ones, or is that one of those like
Straight ones.
That's one of the straight ones.
It's
Okay,
like a
okay.
paintbrush, yeah.
That's pretty cool. So what would you say is your favorite thing about tattooing? Like what would you say is the absolute favorite thing about doing it?
Ooh, it's always different, for sure. Like you kind of never know what to expect. You'd be surprised every time. It's really easy to be surprised with what people want, and it's really nice to have people have so much trust in you for doing something that's like definitely permanent kind of thing. So.
Well, I can see why people why people have so much trust in you, because I've seen your portfolio and all of it is just outstanding.
Thank you.
So it's kind of hard to hear anybody say, "Oh, well, I can't trust her." No, that's bullshit, man. You look at the portfolio, you be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I want her to have my first kid. Yeah, she's awesome. You know what? She's gonna be the godmother of all my children. Hell yeah."
Definitely gonna do all their tattoos for sure.
Do you babysit as well?
No.
Oh man. So Ben, do you have any questions?
Yeah. So I love pets. I know you have a couple of pets. Tell me about your pets.
Oh my gosh,
my
yes.
Wolfie and my Rocco.
Yeah.
My Pomeranian and my Chihuahua.
Oh, those guys are
Those are
awesome.
How old are they?
Wolfie's gonna be 4 this year, and Rocco's 8.
4 and 8.
4 and 8.
You take them out to like dog parks or anything?
I do actually. We really like to go to Hardburger Park on Northwest Military. Shout out.
Awesome.
Shout out.
So at this time, we're going to go ahead and take questions from our fans online and here in person. Does anybody have any questions for Sue? Anybody? Any questions at all? It doesn't have to be tattoo related. It could be anything at all. Like, do you like long walks on the beach, or are you Scorpio or Pisces? You know, I mean, I already know the answer to that question. But anybody got any questions? Like anything at all whatsoever? Just don't ask her for her PIN number to her credit card. That's not allowed. Anybody? Nothing? What about our fans?
Dead.
Oh, no, okay.
Remember, guys, you can call in live, 978-543-0405.
Call now.
Call in
Bid and
live.
Scout. So, Sue, we want to say thank you very much for having us here in your shop doing a live show. Like, we really appreciate it. We're surprised y'all even let us do this because not many people like us.
We've actually talked about maybe even doing kind of like a TV show kind of style setting of in the future, kind of a project with you guys. So that's something in the works too. If you guys would like that idea, you know, doing a custom like show here in the shop, you know, let us know some of your suggestions here on the page as well. We'd love to hear what you guys think. Hey, look, we actually have one question for you.
We have a
It says,
question.
do you prefer to do custom or flash?
Custom. I don't really have any flash designs yet, but that's definitely what I'm working on this year, to have a little bit more things for clients to pick from.
Can you explain to us what a flash design is to some of us that don't know?
So it's like a flash sheet. So basically you're like, hey, I want a tattoo, but I don't know what. So a lot of artists will already have these custom drawn designs that they've been wanting to tattoo, but no one's done them.
Oh, kind of like the Frankenstein idea I had. Yeah. Okay. That sounds groovy.
What kind of flash would you do? Like, getting started, what kind of ideas do you have right now about flash to make?
Anything to do with animals, flowers, skulls, spooky, you know, horror kind of stuff.
That actually brings up a good point. What is your style? Like, what do you like?
Well, I know she said realism and portraits.
Pretty much realism, portraits. I like anything challenging, anything that I haven't done before. I'm definitely down to try it.
I hope Sheldon's listening. She said anything she's willing. She's down to do anything. So
tattooing.
Oh, yeah. I mean tattooing. That's what I meant. But he's got an idea. What about a taint tube?
Oh God.
A taint tattoo.
No.
No?
I'm a pass on that one.
Sorry, Sheldon. She said no.
You're out.
Is that a hard no or a maybe?
That is a hard no.
It's a hard no.
It's a definitely
it's a pretty hard no.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, another question that one of our viewers has is, what's the best thing to put on a new tattoo?
You could always just stick to Curel and scented lotion. It's just a water-based lotion, so it'll promote the healing process.
Yeah, nothing with alcohol, right?
Aquaphor, no, or not. It's petroleum that you want to stay away from. Like anything petroleum-based, that's what you want to avoid.
Why do you want to stay away from petroleum?
It can just clog your pores, and so tattoos, just like anything, it just needs more air to heal better and quicker.
You need to be able to breathe and all that. Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good to know. So my next tattoo, I mean, she had me get that one lotion that I used, and my tattoo came out great.
And it's just a great all-around lotion, just in general, to use.
Which one is that?
Curel.
The Curel.
So what would you recommend to somebody who's wants to get a tattoo but is nervous and is scared of it hurting so much? Like, is there some kind of numbing cream they can get or that y'all have?
There's numbing stuff that you can purchase on your own. It's called Dr. Numb, but that you would have to get that before you see the artist, leave it on 2 hours before you go see them. But then we have like our little Bactine, then we have just some tattoo supplies that have a little bit of lidocaine in it, just 4%, anything that's just approved.
Now, one question I had, I don't know if it's a myth, but one question I had about that is that I've heard that if you were to put on that, it can mess up with the pigment in the paint, or like the ink when you're actually inking. Does it, or?
Not in any of my experience, but some of them, like when they were first kind of becoming more and more popular, it's just anyone that has an allergy to what's in it. It's kind of like per client. Some people may have reactions, but for the most part, no. It's good.
One question I have, personally, what's some of your favorite movies?
Anything horror. Trick or Treat is for sure on the top of the list. Zootopia is definitely a close second.
I did not expect that at all.
Yeah, I went from Trick or Treat to Zootopia. Yeah, that's me.
All right. I did not expect that to come, but okay. Total left field there.
Yes, that's. Yep.
Okay, so one of the things the boss is asking is, what's the weirdest / funniest tattoo that you have ever done ever?
Years ago, he was like a construction worker. He got grumpy with the middle finger, flicking you off. Yep, from Snow White. Yep, and the Seven Dwarfs. Yep.
Oh, the grumpy.
And he got him like with the middle finger and everything. Like,
whoa!
Right here. That was definitely one of them.
Is that on your Instagram?
No,
oh,
it was years ago.
Was.
Yeah, that was
I want
to
see that. That sounds amazing.
One other question: how easy is it to tattoo over scars?
Yeah, that's something I've been wanting to know too, because I have one on my arm, and I know we plan to do this arm Metallica.
Yes.
So how hard would it be to like tattoo over like that scar right there? It's such fragile skin.
That's small, so we can just like work around it in a way. Scars you have to be careful with because it is a scar. By going over it with a needle again, you can easily make the scar worse. So you just kind of have to be really gentle with it. So it's not. It is kind of challenging, but it can be done. Just be aware that it can make scarring worse.
Wow. That kind of makes me nervous to get my tattoo.
But you're good because I know what I'm doing. I swear.
Yeah, at least Sue knows what she's doing. Make sure you guys all heard it here. Sue knows what she is doing. Make sure you get a tattoo by Sue. Ben, do you have any other questions? Anybody else got any questions? Anything at all?
Well,
Bueller?
if you do have questions, guys, stop by.
Yeah,
Here
come.
we're gonna be live until the after party's gonna start at 6 o'clock.
After party starts at 8.
We have a freak show performer. Her name's Aliska Wolfbane. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be really good.
That goes on here in about 25 minutes or so.
So if you do have any questions, you want to get some artwork done by Sue, come in right now and speak with her. And we're gonna be here, all night. So we'd love to make sure that we get as many people here and talking to the owners. It's pretty much like an open house right now too.
Yeah. Next up, we're gonna have Abel on the show. Once we transfer over, we're gonna get Abel on here. Oh, Heather's got it. What about stretch marks? That's a big question. I've seen a lot on the internet is tattooing over stretch marks.
They would be in the same category as scars. You just have to be really gentle with it. And if you're trying to just cover up the stretch marks, like skin tone wise, I would recommend finding an artist that does specialize in that because matching skin tone to scars is very difficult.
Okay.
And there is an art to it.
Huh. Amazing. Well, Sue, we want to thank you so much for coming on the show with us and telling us all about your stuff and answering some questions from our fans and from our viewers. Do you got anything else you want to say to us before we bring in the next guy?
No, thank you, too, for hosting this and doing all this fun stuff for us. So, yeah.
Of course.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sue, so much. We love you so much. Make sure you guys check out Sue on Instagram.
We're gonna put her social links up here right now, so that way you can go ahead and add her, give her some love as well.
Make sure you follow Sue on Instagram. Her artwork is amazing on there. And so are her daily videos that she posts on there of working out and all the puppers.
Wolfie and Rocco. Yeah.
Wolfie and Rocco.
So if you're aware of dogs, they're cute.
Yeah, follow her. Her name is Sue Bear.
Sue Bear. We appreciate it right there.
What? We're done?
How do you spell Sue Bear on Instagram?
S-U Bear, like in the animal.
S-U-B-E-A-R.
S-U-B-E-A-R. What are you sipping on there, by the way?
Coffee. I'm addicted to coffee.
She's addicted to coffee.
She has a coffee addiction. So if you want to get on her good side, come and bring her a coffee and then talk about your tattoo.
So how bad is this coffee addiction? Like, do you need counseling?
No, I handle it pretty well. I keep it low-key addiction.
Low-key addiction. That sounds actually pretty...
that sounds like denial.
That sounds like delusion right there.
Maybe a little.
Oh, okay. At least she's being more honest. All right.
Well, Sue, I know you got a lot of stuff to do. You got a lot of people who would love to talk to you right now. So
We're
we'll
go ahead and let you go.
Let you go.
But we want to thank you for coming back on the show again. We love it.
Let me know when. Okay.
All right. Everybody say bye to Sue.
Bye.
All right. Somebody want to wrangle in Abel. Let's get him on here.
Is he?
Okay.
I'm gonna run away.
All right.
Run! Good job. Run for your life. Yeah, we can always do that. Man, this is awesome. Those are some good questions, too.
We appreciate the love, guys. We appreciate the likes, by the way. If you guys got a free hand, got a free finger, give us some love, give us some like right now. That way we can go ahead and build up the ranking and get this video off to more people here on the Facebook
Hey, Sheldon.
world.
Oh, Junkie, can you find Mars? Let's get him on.
Yeah, I'll find him in 1 second. But first, I wanted to promote the clown throwing game.
Oh, that's right, balls and holes.
You get a toss, 2 tosses for $5.
Sports
right?
Junkie, your name's being changed to Game Junkie.
Game Junkie, Sports Junkie. Like I just shoot it through my veins.
You're such a junkie.
I just a junkie in general, right?
Before he got here, he shot UFC straight into his toes.
That's right, straight.
There's Mars.
Straight into the veins of my toes. But no, hey, that game is pretty cool, man, and it's just a fun sideshow game, and you win a pretty cool prize if you win, like Junkie did. But yeah, I'll wrangle up some of the talent here.
We got Mars coming up right now. Whenever Mars is ready, we'll go ahead and get him on.
You ready, Mars? All
right.
He's
Ready. Here, let's go around this
Deuces.
way.
Junkie out.
Later, Junkie. Don't worry, he's not leaving. He's just moving out of the way. All right, next up, we got
guys.
Mars. What up, Mars?
What's going on, Mars?
How are you?
He's sitting
Right here in the middle. There you go. Here's some earbuds for you.
All right, so I'm gonna let you hold the microphone so that way you can you put it either way. It kind of doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Kind of nondescript here.
Yeah.
All right, Mars. How's it going?
How's it going?
Man, so I noticed you got facial tattoos. How many tattoos do you actually have on your head?
Not enough.
Pretty
much.
So, how long have you been tattooing for?
Well, off and on since around like 2005.
2005?
Yeah.
Wow,
So for a little while.
14 years now.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. So since you've been tattooing for such a long time, what would you say is your specialty?
Mainly like black work.
Like black and white, or?
Yeah, not like black and gray, like more of a like stencil style. Think like Banksy style stuff.
Oh,
you know
okay,
what I mean?
okay.
Real splatter, heavy.
Banksy. You said Banksy. Wow, I love that.
I mean, just anything that's like solid black. I love doing like stencil portraits, that kind of thing. Also geometric stuff. Anything that's real like line work heavy or like really saturated.
So like kind of like maybe like even some 3D tattoos that like checkerboard style, where it's something like popping out.
Yeah. I mean, you could do something like that for sure.
Wow, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
So, what kind of needle do you like using? What's your preferred?
Yeah, what's your favorite needle?
My favorite needle, brand or just size?
Size.
It depends on what you're doing. I mean, it just depends on what level of detail you've got to get. And normally, I probably use regular 7s the most, sometimes 5, but specifically one brand of 5 because they're a little looser. I don't do a lot of like real tight groupings. I like to get like a nice big bold line in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like the big fat lines.
Yeah.
Not like lines of cocaine or anything. We mean like
Sure,
actual
sure,
tattoo
yeah,
lines.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's another show.
Okay, cool. So what would you say is your favorite thing about tattooing?
The end result.
The end result?
Yeah. I mean, people come up to me all the time like, oh, did that hurt? Oh, that must have hurt. You like pain, don't you? And I'm like, no, well, I like the end result. So
I have a question. Sure. So a lot of people will say like there's different parts of the body that hurt the most, like the inside of the arm, the kneecap, whatever.
Yeah.
What do you get the most complaints from people who actually get tattooed by you? Say that does hurt the most.
Everybody's different. Everybody's nerves are set up in a different way. So what's extremely painful to one person is
Not
like
to another.
tickling to somebody else.
Okay.
There are some places that are generally regarded as being extremely painful. One of them is behind the knees.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. I
that's
can
the
just
worst.
picture that. Jesus.
Right. For people that are completely covered, I mean that's a prime ouch spot.
Yeah.
For me, probably the worst was right, at the top of my forehead on my hairline, or behind my thumb right here. I mean that really sucked.
Down there too.
Yeah.
How about here on the neck? Like here in the back? Does it hurt?
It stings, but it's not.
Not as bad.
Yeah, it's not as bad.
It's not as painful as like that very thin skin areas.
Sure. Yeah, I mean the ditch, on your elbow itself. The front of the knees, anything around the joints generally kind of sucks.
Heather said behind the knees is Satan.
Yeah. Heather knows what's up.
Dude, you gotta see her legs. She's got a whole tattoo all on her leg, on the front side and all around. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So you got all sorts of tattoos. What's one of your personal favorite tattoos that you have?
Probably I have a skull with some roses and like a snap bone on my shin.
Oh, that's cool.
Now I kind of use it as a like what do you call it, to as like a to keep from breaking bones, you know what I'm saying? Like
okay,
whatever
so
you want to call that.
Like a reminder.
Yeah, or like a
good luck
talisman or something.
Oh, okay, okay.
Just like.
Yeah.
But that's probably that was done by Tara Quinn. She
Quinn.
works over at Dandyland. But yeah,
Dandelion.
she did that a long time ago. She's the one who actually brought me into the business.
Oh, no joke.
Yeah, we were friends for a long time, and she called me up one day and said, "Hey, how would you like to, draw on people?" So I was like, "Yeah, sure."
So like, actually, that's a good question. Like, so before you actually started doing tattoos, with a gun, like, were you an artist beforehand and do paintings and pictures? Or?
Absolutely. I guess I kind of come from an art family.
Okay.
My dad, he actually was an art teacher, and was, he paints and all that stuff. My grandfather painted. My mom paints. I mean, it's kind of just runs in
That's
the
pretty cool.
runs in the family. Yeah, I mean, and before that, you know, I started out on drawing, pen and ink stuff, and oils,
Yeah.
and then kind of moved on to acrylics and doing all that stuff. So eventually, when I got into tattooing, it was kind of a natural fit, especially because I was really pen and ink heavy.
Yeah.
I think that it helps to translate a little bit.
What was one of your first tattoos that you did, if you can remember?
The first tattoo that I did, I remember it well.
Okay.
It was a skull with just a red outline fire with a scythe behind it and a banner that said "Death Before Dishonor," and it was
That's
on
cool.
a military guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my first. My first real.
Were you
tattoo.
like thinking like, fuck, it's a military guy, I'm doing my first tattoo right now, like, did you have any kind of like, I don't know how it's gonna turn out, it's your first tattoo?
Well,
to
yeah.
do, or-
I mean, that was the first one I did like on a paying customer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, mind you, I was still an apprentice, so it's discounted rates and all
Yeah,
that. But yeah, of course you're nervous, and I think not that you want to like admit this out loud necessarily, but I always have a little bit of nerves back there, and it's not
Yeah.
because I'm scared that I'm gonna mess it up, but I feel like I have to give it that respect.
Yeah, true.
You
Absolutely.
you can't treat it like, oh yeah, I got this, and just da da da.
Yeah.
The moment you start getting cocky, you know what I mean? Like you can't get cocky.
So you may slip, yeah.
Right, right.
Okay, so one person had a question. We work on faces if the person is already with some facial work done. He's asked because he has more facial work that needed to be done.
Yeah. I mean, it really just depends. I mean, I'm down to do facial work. A lot of times it really just comes down to style. Is it in my wheelhouse? Is it something that I feel like I could do justice to? And as much as I love, taking people's money, I want them to have a good tattoo. I mean, that is the priority for me.
Well, absolutely.
Is that
you give them a good tattoo, they come back. You
Sure.
got long-term customers as well. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to let us know before we try to get Abel on here?
I don't know. Whoever's not here right now should come down here. I mean, we got free food. I mean, what else do you want?
right.
We got cotton candy and the
got
good
Miss-
frosted animal crackers. I mean,
And we got something about Miss Wolfbane being here.
Oh,
doing
yeah.
some show.
Yeah, we do. We're
now
gonna have-
you organized that. Who is Miss Wolfbane?
I did not organize that.
I thought you
didn't
did.
I think Sue organized that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do you know who Miss Wolfbane is?
I do.
have
I am
no
familiar,
clue.
and I'm familiar with her group and all that stuff.
You know what? I want to ask like everything about it, but I'm gonna let it be a surprise to me because I love.
Yeah,
surprises.
let it be a surprise, especially if you haven't seen a lot of sideshow acts before. I'm not even going to preface it with anything, but yes, you should enjoy yourself. If you've never seen it before, it should be good.
I can't
It should be fun.
wait.
Yeah. So anybody who's not here needs to get here. That's
right.
Yeah.
All right, Mars.
Hey, thank you
for
guys.
coming on the show.
Appreciate it.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Thank you
All right,
so much.
guys. Make sure you give a big shout out to Mars and go check him out on Instagram.
What's your Instagram, by the way, before we can write it down?
At Voidorama. It's just Void. It's Voidorama. That's it.
All together.
Yep.
Okay,
together.
Voidorama.
Thank you guys.
Awesome.
All right.
Make sure you check him out. Next up, we're gonna try to get Abel on the show wherever Abel is at. I don't see him anywhere.
I'll see him right here.
Juggy, see if you can find Abel.
Call
Make
Chewy.
Yeah, guys, make
Get
sure you
Chewy
come
on
on
here.
down.
Where's
Come
Chewy?
on
He's
down to
trying to
Boardwalk
dodge.
Tattoos. We still got tickets for sale. They're going quick. We're still selling them all while we're doing the show.
Yeah, we got a couple more tickets left, guys.
And if you don't know what these tickets are for, they're for to win a $300 tattoo, and we have 2 opportunities to win that. Also, you can win a $75 piercing as well by the one and only High Five.
Come on, we got the boss back on right now.
We'll get the boss on here. To wait,
I'm gonna step aside just real quick, guys.
So if you could get anything pierced, what would you get pierced?
Your taint?
Not my taint.
Yeah, not my taint either. Your taint.
No. No, seriously though. If you ever,
but you asked me if I could get anything pierced, what would it be? And I picked your taint.
I fell right into that one.
Yes, you did. No, you know what? I want to see you with like 5 spikes on your bottom lip. Maybe 3.
With some spikes right here.
Yeah, and it
I always think those look pretty cool.
With like holes in each spike that you can put like a keychain on, and the keychain.
So I never lose my keys.
So, yeah, you can never lose your keys, or you can put down like a little jewelry that says "the boss."
I'll get the boss inside on my lip.
Yeah, that'd be oh, even better. Get the boss tattooed inside your lip. I've seen those. Those things are cool.
Yeah.
But
We got Abel coming up
I
in
bet
a
doing
second.
that too would be really wet though. That's how I'd imagine that tattoo to be. I don't know. Does anybody here have tattoos inside their lip? You do?
No, he
No?
doesn't.
Oh, you bastard.
Junkie doesn't have a
You
tattoo
fucker.
inside his lip.
Yeah, get out
I think
here.
he'd be showing everybody if he had that.
Hey, look
We'd
at my
never get him
lips.
to stop.
Yo, look at my shit.
The tattoo inside his lip would say, "See my taint."
That's gross. All right.
I always thought it'd be cool to get my nipples
hold on.
pierced.
Before we go any further, let's put this out now. No more of the word. I don't want to hear the word taint anymore.
Oh my
It's
God.
getting too much. No more of that. So from here on out, no more of that.
Man, there's so many people showing
I
up
know,
now.
there's a lot of people
Dude,
here.
you guys still got a chance for a $300 tattoo, and it's only $10 to get into that drawing. And what do you got for us here?
So Mars said something about frosted animal crackers. I had to find out for myself, guys. So I got.
Dude, let me in on that.
Here you go. You can have one of the packages.
Dude,
here.
somebody get me one.
Here, you can share with me.
Okay.
All right.
So whenever Abel's ready, we'll go ahead and get him on the show. You ready, bro? All right.
Oh,
Hey, boss.
I'm gonna step out. Yeah, guys.
Next up, we
got
got the
Abel
other
here.
owner of the show of Boardwalk Tattoos, Mr. Abel himself. What up, Abel?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing good. Here you go, so you can hear yourself. Make sure you guys check out Abel on Instagram and add him on Facebook too. He's posting a lot of funny shit on Facebook. I love it.
Oh yeah, I have my rants every now and again.
So, Abel, how's your day going?
Good. I'm happy with the turnout, and I didn't tattoo today, but I did a lot of setup and getting things going for the grand opening, re-grand opening, the better late than never grand opening. So, yeah, just having fun.
Avery, you can purchase tickets with Ben on PayPal. Ben will actually text you here in a minute and work that out. Okay, so Abel, one question I know we all want to know is how long have you been tattooing for?
Ooh, let's see. I picked up a machine when I was 18, 19. A buddy of mine had a homemade machine, and he tattooed me, and I thought, man, this is cool.
This feels amazing.
Yeah, I like this. Bye, love you too. And I didn't really pursue it or anything. It's just something I was interested in. I was more of a collector. You know, I wanted more tattoos and hung out at shops and stuff. And I thought, man, this is a cool job. But, you know, when you're younger, you're expected to do, you know, go to college, be a businessman, have that job title and all that. And, yeah, that was boring. But, yeah, I did that for a little bit.
So what did you do? So if you know, like before you got into tattooing, like what kind of jobs did you do? What kind of work did you do?
Well, my very first job was a cabinet maker.
Oh, thank God.
No joke.
It's
Okay.
like
Okay, good.
Splinters.
I was expecting him to say something
sawdust.
totally different. Thank gosh.
Cabinet maker, yeah. Yeah, I was. I went to school for it for say about a year and a half, 2 years, and landed a job as a supervisor, and I just didn't like it. I saw the guys that were in the office, and behind the computer, with all the hot chicks, and I was like, dude, I'm out here with all the guys sweating and getting splinters and dust in my hair. And I'm like, okay, I want that guy's job.
Yeah.
So long story short, I went to school, went to college, and at 26 years old, went to college, and did 3 years of college and worked as a graphic designer and did the art director, graphic designer, product packaging, anything related to product packaging and marketing. That's what I did.
Okay.
So I know a lot of people don't know this, but you're here in San Antonio now, but you didn't live in San Antonio originally. Where are you originally from?
Originally from Rancho Cucamonga, California.
Rancho Cucamonga.
Yeah.
I've heard of that place.
Cucamonga.
What was our baseball team, the farm club?
Cucamonga Cracker Killers.
Cracker Killers. Wow. Oh my gosh.
That ain't racist, huh?
You know what? Surprisingly, that sounds better than hearing about blackface.
Right?
Damn senators. It's like, it was the 80s. No.
Right. I mean, they still play Blazing Saddles on TV. I mean,
That's true, they do. Okay, so Abel, one thing we want to ask you is, so you've been tattooing for about what?
Okay, well, professionally, I started tattooing in 2003.
2003, so that's about 16 years now.
Is it?
Yeah,
Damn, I'm
now
old.
we're 2019 now.
Yeah.
So you've been professionally tattooing for 16 years, and underground been doing it for.
Since I was 22, so I'm 50 now.
Oh wow.
Do the math.
28.
Damn, you're good.
28.
Yeah. Oh, you're good.
Damn. Wow, that's a long
He's the
time.
brains of the operation,
Yeah,
apparently.
he's the brains. Like I said earlier, I did not sleep much last night. I was excited about this. Okay, so what would you say is your style of work?
What I enjoy doing the most is portraits, realism. Am I good at it? You know, I've been told I'm all right and pretty good at it. My biggest compliment is coming from other artists. Look at my work and they'll see a portrait and they're like, "Damn, that's good, bro." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm doing something right." But this job is one of those jobs that you never stop learning. You know,
Always
doctors,
learning something new every time you do one.
Oh yeah, you know, doctors do it. They learn constantly. I mean, there's new procedures. Any job really. Tattooing especially, you know, because there's new styles coming out every day.
So what would you say, if you can remember it back, what was your very first tattoo you ever did?
God damn, I'm not that old. You can remember way back in
1976.
Right. Okay. Well, me and John Wayne were hanging out and riding horses. Okay, what was the question again?
What was the first tattoo you ever did?
The very first one was it was a pinup. It was black and gray, and it was like a Marilyn Monroe type, and she had her skirt or dress flared up.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was on this guy's leg, and apparently with the homemade, you know, prison-style tattoo machine I was working with, the needle was flared. It had a little hook in it. So I hope this doesn't make me look bad, but anyways, the tattoo looked great when I was done. I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." And about 3 days later, it all fell out, and the guy was pissed off.
Oh man!
And I told him, "Hey man, I'll figure it out." So there's this old school cap from Venice Beach. He told me, "Hey man, let me check out your equipment." And I said, "All right." And he looked at it. He goes, "Yeah, you have a bend in your needle." And,
no!
It had a little hook on it, and so it really didn't penetrate underneath the epidermis.
But hey, you know what they say though? We all learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, that's what they say.
That actually happened to me one time. I had gotten a tattoo gun and I dropped the needle on the ground. I cleaned it off, sanitized it. I didn't know though, but it had a little small hook. So when I started trying to like do it, the lines were coming all crooked and lined, and I kept just trying to go over and over it. And then slowly I started going in and in. I got it lasered because it just looked terrible at one point, but it was really bad. I tried to do a B right there, but like I just kept on going in further.
B for boner. Man, that's crazy. So I guess you could say that tattoo needles are actually somewhat fragile.
Oh yeah, very. I mean, I've used needles on people. I was just talking about it yesterday or the day before. I was doing a bunch of outline, and dude's skin was like leather, and so I had to change out the needle halfway through the tattoo just because it wasn't penetrating anymore. Yeah, it dulled it out. So
wow,
yeah,
that's crazy.
That's a thing.
I bet it gets painful once that needle starts to get dull.
For him, it was. I didn't feel shit.
Oh yeah, that's what the first guy told me when I got my tattoo. I'm sitting there like, "Oh, this fucking hurts." He goes, "Hey man, it might be hurting you, but I don't feel a thing. This thing is great." I was like, "You fucking asshole."
So that's tattoo comedy.
Yeah.
What's your experience with working with like scars and stretch marks and things like that?
Well, I mean, some scars you can work around. Some scars you can work over. I have a scar on my wrist, or the top of my arm, and they were able to go over it, and the ink held. But a lot of people come in with keloids where the scar is raised, and that just doesn't hold.
No.
You know, I mean, it's a 50-50 chance, but usually there's no second layer of skin. There's no epidermis. It's just scar. So when you hit it, it just bleeds right out. You know? So, dang. But I've done a lot of like C-sections and like worked around them and stuff. And everyone's different. Some of them will hold, some of them won't. A lot of times I'll just do tattoos around them to mask the scar and kind of throw your eyes off of the scar.
Yeah, kind of just get your eyes away from that and kind of like, oh, look at the butterfly instead.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I know I got this one here. Sue's gonna work on that one, but apparently I'm nervous about it because I know it's gonna hurt. Cause I've scratched this like on corners of tables, and fuck, that shit hurts.
Yeah.
And on trucks that I'm working on, like fuck, dude, I can't explain the pain of that. Like it doesn't like hurt like the whole time, but when it happens, it hurts. Like I just broke my arm. It's like how it feels, like that stinging pain every time I feel it. So I know getting a tattoo is gonna hurt like hell.
Yeah, like when you tattoo over somebody who's already had like a tattoo and then you go over it, even if it's like a little bit scarred or raised, it hurts like hell. Mm-hmm. It's not like regular skin.
Yeah, it's all soft tissue.
Mm-hmm.
So if you tattoo over a tattoo, or you mean a scar?
Well,
it hurts more.
I found like when I do tattoos over, tattoo over something that's pre-existing, yeah, it tends to hurt them more.
Really?
Like, from what they tell me, yeah.
Man. So how long have you owned Boardwalk Tattoos? How long have y'all had the Boardwalk Tattoo brand?
I actually want to prelim that before. What shop did you work at before you got Boardwalk Tattoos?
I ran Managed Custom Ink since 2007, for about 7.5 years. And I decided it was time to go on my own.
Nice.
And luckily I had, at the time, Sue and I, Christina, we both decided we wanted our own shop, we had a nice following. We had a lot of good feedback from our tattoos and stuff. So I said, we can manage on our own.
Mm-hmm. So why not? How long has it been since y'all started Boardwalk Tattoos?
September was our 3-year mark. So
wow. So going on 3.5 years now.
So yeah, about that.
Yeah, 3.5 years next month actually.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
I'll roll with that.
See, Ben, I can be mathematically smart.
He has his moments.
Yeah.
I mean, he's no Rain Man or
Good
anything.
job,
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just trying to throw some jokes in there.
Man, that's awesome, man. I absolutely love Boardwalk Tattoos.
Yeah, because you had a shop before this location, and then you moved here about a little.
Yeah, their last location was on San Pedro, and they just opened this one up back in September, October?
August, yeah.
August. Okay.
It was almost a 3-year mark, and but unfortunately we had to move. The property owner was basically selling out to a quick stop.
QT.
Yeah, they were going to move in and tear down half the plaza. So basically, she broke our lease and said, "Here's some money." And with that, we were able to get this bigger spot. And yeah, it worked out. It was a blessing in disguise. I mean, I was stressed out. Sue actually calmed me down because I was like, "Man, what are we going to do?" She's like, "Oh, it's a blessing. Don't worry about it. We'll make it.
It'll work out."
Yeah, because I'm a stress case, So.
Man. So what would you say is I guess one of the questions I want to ask is what's your most favorite tattoo that you've ever done?
Ooh, my icon is the one on my card. It's the London After Midnight.
London After Midnight.
Yeah, it was a film that was never released. I don't want to lie here, but it was like 1930s. It was Lon Chaney, and they never released it. I think that the movie got destroyed or burned or something like that.
Wow.
But it never got released. But Lon Chaney was like one of the guys that I like. He has there's a movie about him, Man of a Thousand Faces, and he would dress up, make his own characters, and he made this character as his villain. And I did it in 2010, and came out good. I liked it. I was pretty happy. I was stoked. It was like one of my first pieces that I was like, damn, Abel, you did pretty good.
Do you have that one on your Instagram anywhere?
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's on my business card. It's Instagram, Facebook.
What is your Instagram? If you can spell it out for the audience too, so that way they can go ahead and look you up.
Ooh, I never looked myself up. It's going to be Quinones Abel, Quinones Abel. Let's see. Is that it?
There we go. Got it.
All right, cool.
I spelled it right, right?
Yeah, I got it. So make sure you check him out on Instagram at Quinones Abel. I've seen some of his work, and man, it is really good. I mean, really good. let's see. Do you got any parting words for our fans out there or for us?
You trying to get rid of me already? I'm having fun.
No, because I know we got an event going on right now with some fire breather
actually,
or Miss Wolfbane. What is Miss Wolfbane? Tell us about this.
Actually, Sue did the research, and we wanted oddities, sideshow, carnival type atmosphere, and because that's what we're about. You know, we tattoo, we take our tattooing serious, but we like to have fun, and we have our thing. You know, and that's our thing is oddities, carnival, horror. You know, it's fun. You know, who doesn't like a scary clown? I mean.
Me?
Yeah.
Fucking terrified of clowns.
Yeah, we love that shit. And so, yeah. So she's going to be over there doing 4 acts. So she's setting up right now. We're going to get ready to boot everybody out here in a minute and take the party next door.
All right.
Awesome.
So come and check out, guys. We're about to get started with the after party here in a second.
We got to charge our laptops here. I know I do. But make sure you come check out Boardwalk Tattoos at 7218 Blanco Road, right here at the intersection of Blanco and La Cosuma, next door to McFinnigan's. Come check out Abel. Come check out Sue. Come check out Bobby, Mars, and Chewy. These guys are awesome. Really great work. And if you need a piercing, come check out High Five and ask him why they call him High Five. It's the craziest shit in the world, I'm telling you.
He's the guy with the pretty hair.
Yeah,
he's the guy with the pretty hair,
He looks absolutely dapper today. Like, I'm telling you, man, it looks great today.
Oh, yeah.
So come check us out. We got this grand opening going on. The party at Boardwalk Tattoos ends at 8, but we bring it to the after party next door at McFinnigan's. We're gonna have karaoke going on live. Not only that, they have awesome drink specials, awesome food specials as well. And then we'll be doing Ben and Scout Show's doing the emceeing for that with the karaoke guy, and we'll be announcing the winners of the $300 tattoo and $75 tattoos and $75 piercing raffle. And if you still want to get your tickets, get them in now. They are $10 a piece. So get them while they're still hot. We still have plenty of tickets to go, so get them while we got them. Because if you miss out, well, that's on you. And I cannot wait. If I win, I want a tattoo by either one. I can't wait. I'm excited about it. Plus, if you win and you're down with it, we'll do a live shoot of you getting your tattoo done. If Abel or Sue is cool with it, depends on who does it.
Oh, yeah, I'm cool.
All right, Abel's cool. So now it just depends on who wins. So make sure y'all come out here to Boardwalk Tattoos, located at 7218 Blanco Road, right here at the intersection of Blanco and La Cosuma. Come check us out. They got food and drinks, and then come check out the after party as well.
Hey, you guys, thanks for having us.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Yeah, this has been a really cool thing, and hopefully we could do something more.
Oh, we've already talked about something going on. We're not going to spoil it for anybody out there yet, because we love putting things on hold and like making it a secret for everybody, so everybody's like, "What the hell are these guys going to do?"
All suspenseful and
juicy.
Love
suspense. We love making things suspenseful.
Okay, well, I'm out of here, guys. Thank you so much.
I have one quick question too. Like, what's happening over here around the corner with this whole like clown and ball and
balls and holes?
Okay, well, yeah, it's what do they call it? Cornhole.
Cornhole.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Well, we kind of threw our twist on it, and we have a clown, and he has a hole in his mouth, and basically you buy a $5 chance. You get 2 balls to throw in the clown's mouth. And if you do, you get this really cool, if you win and you get the hole in the clown's mouth, you get this really cool tote bag. We made up some tote bags, and
those things are awesome.
That way you look cool when you're at HEB shopping,
Those things look absolutely cool.
Yeah, I want to thank one of our artists, Mars. He's done Mars and Bobby. They did our shirt design, tote bags, all the merchandise and stuff. They're awesome artists, and it's good to have a good crew.
Oh yeah, definitely is. You definitely have a good team in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, Abel.
All right.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you. Make sure you guys check out Abel on Instagram at Quino's Abel. All right, Ben.
So.
We doing this?
I think so.
All right, guys. We love you all. Tune in later. We're gonna go on live again when we announce the winners. All right, Ben.
So, all right, Avery. I'll check here in a second. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna end the stream right now, and I'll message you DM. So.
Right on the DM.
Right on the DM.
All right, guys.
See you next
hit
door.
me in my D.
See
so,
you all again when we go next door.
So remember, guys, if you still want to we have only a couple more tickets left. We only have a few more tickets left. If you want to get a ticket, come in here in the shop live, roll in, or if you don't think you'll make it here in time, which you maybe not, hit me up on Messenger, and that way we can get you a ticket and get you rolled in. So
yeah, so we're selling tickets until we do the raffle. So we're gonna stop selling tickets probably about 9 o'clock is when we're gonna stop. So get them while you can. They're running out fast, and you can purchase tickets through us here at the shop, or you can purchase them through Facebook Messenger. It's absolutely free to use. So come check us out. But you guys have a good night, and we'll see you all in a couple hours.
we love y'all. We'll catch you guys here really, really soon.